let's go live on Julrae Official as well. Shout out to everybody on the live and everybody that's going to join. We're going to start and do some readings. Okay. Okay, we normally don't go live in the early mornings like this, so it's going to be interesting to see how this turns out, in my opinion. So I'm about to start the live on the other stream too. Okay, cool. For those who know about the channel, a little bit about the channel, I've done readings up here plenty of times, so that's what we're gonna do. That's our vibe tonight. We're gonna do some readings this morning. Maybe I'll do some collective readings and all those things. So we're just gonna see. This is how my hair turned out day 2 since going to sleep. It's okay. I feel like it's okay. So let's get started. Let me see. Is my favorite decks in here? I don't know if my favorite decks are in here. My favorite decks are in my tote bag. So anyways, let's just do some readings. Let's see what the energy is going to be like, if you guys don't mind. I might go get my other, I was about to say hella. I have a lot of decks. So I'm gonna shuffle. I'm gonna put these to the side for a second. And I'm gonna grab, give me a second, you guys. I'm gonna grab my other decks. Morning live. Yes, we're doing a morning live. How did you guys sleep? I've been awake. I woke up and I watched the sunrise. I always like when I wake up and I'm able to watch the sunrise. So I woke up, I watched the sunrise, and this is, y'all, my MacBook broke. Give me a second though, give me a second. We just started, so we're still like setting up for real. Whatever you want, ba, 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 ba. Whatever you need, ba, 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 ba. Give me a second. I'm just trying to get all my decks. Where's my, oh, I got it already. Cool. Okay, I think this isn't all of my decks, by the way, but I just wanted to, I forgot I had packed all my decks up into I packed all my decks up into a, what's it called? A tote bag, my travel bag. Why was I about to travel with all of these decks? So this is what I would want. Oracle T deck. And I haven't used my babies in a long time. We might do the doodle deck. And Hidden Truth Oracle, we might. Shadow Work. I feel like people, I don't know if people have love and hate with Shadow Deck. I love you too, babe. I love you too, babe. Before I completely start, since people are still coming in and we haven't been on live for 5 minutes yet, I'm going to pour some water in this tumbler, so that way, y'all know I love water. I can stay hydrated. So I'm going to pour water in here. Okay. So give me a second. Whatever you need. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, how are you guys doing? Was not expecting to see something so beautiful this early. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. I guess I only need 2 water bottles. I brought 3 over here. Thank you guys for all the love in the chat. Let's go ahead and pour some more up in here. Every now and again we do a morning live. I think it's okay. How y'all feel about it? I could pour the rest in there. Please do not spill. My God. My God. Please do not spill. Whew. Okay. Hydration. I could have poured the rest of that in there. Hydration. We got it. Okay. So let's do What's the Tea, and then maybe we'll build off of the What's the Tea deck. So It's been such a long mother freaking time, baby. It's been such a long time since we did this. Oh my gosh. I'm happy to be back. We might change locations today. Can you shout out Era? Who is Era? Who said you can go live this early? Welcome to the live, everybody. Returning subs. Welcome. Jules back, fellas. Yes, I'm back. We can do some live readings, okay? If you're new to the reading thing, okay, I don't know how to warm you up into it, but if you're used to readings, just take it with a grain of salt. Take everything with a grain of salt, okay? Hopefully you guys don't get offended. All I'm doing is relaying messages that I'm receiving. At the end of the day, I don't know you guys. I don't really know your business. And my intentions is not necessarily to hurt anybody. So I just want to let you guys know that. How are you? I'm very good. How are you? Babe, that panel, a pencil, a whole pants. I see the pants. It's a whole big hole in your pants. Do I actually have a hole in my pants, you guys? Why is somebody saying that? When I put these on, so look, when you, okay, I hopped out the shower and I put on these yoga tights or whatever you want to call it. And if your body's still damp a little bit, you could potentially rip your pants. You're so pretty, and I'm an Era from Kosovo. I don't know what that is. So I got this baddie, a real 10-10. Went to the bathroom to get ready, if you know what I mean, and came out dressed as Batman halfway through. Blazing started coming, but oh my fucking God is showing. What the f are y'all talking about? Chat, what are they talking about? Oh my gosh, the weirdos have entered the chat. Are we surprised? So last night, you guys, let's talk about it. James, if you're on my live stream to try to interrupt my piece, you can just go. I'm not here to let anybody interrupt my piece. Mind you, it's my piece. So James, if you're here to try to disturb my piece because you're not at peace with yourself, goodbye. You don't have to be here. Go be with some second, third, fourth, fifth, fake ass wannabe carbon copy of my energy then. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. Wow, 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 babe. Nice boo. Shut up. You are broke. She owns money. Okay, so let's see what's coming out. Let's see what's coming out on the What's the Tea. Let's see what's coming out on What's the Tea. Somebody said I'm fake. You guys, I got a reading this morning. Like randomly on my timeline that said, people don't believe that you're a real person. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like watching it, but I'm not really like, I'm kind of intrigued by it more than anything. And it made me think back to the times where people come up here and they ask me, am I AI? But I didn't think anything of it. And the fact that somebody said that, I don't know how they meant by it as much as it just made me think of it. So let's see what comes out on the What's the Tea. Ooh, wasting time, forcer. Is my cards flipped? Y'all, is my cards flipped? Somebody is wasting time. Okay, stuck, no changes, limited. This is the first card to come out, wasting time. At the end, forcer, pushy energy, crosses your boundaries. This sounds like James. Gets what they want by any means. Some people feel like the only way to get something is to try to force you. You know what I'm saying? Manipulative. It's showing your... You guys, what are you guys talking about? Can somebody in the chat... Y'all, somebody is, y'all, I don't know. It's a fake. We can see it first. I just got here. Anyways. So let's just see what else comes out. Okay. I kind of want to move this pillow. So let's do that. Let's move this pillow. I'm pretty confident the blanket part might. Okay, cool. So that way we can start. You guys, I know for a fact I don't have a hole. I know for a fact I don't have a hole, but I had to check. James, goodbye. If you're subscribed over there, James, go and be over there. Goodbye. What a loser. What a loser. I hate when little boys try to interrupt my piece. Okay, girl fight, jealous vibes, arguments, physical fight, caught a case, sexual infection, sexual diseases, rash, etc. It's funny because I feel like James's energy is permeating the strongest here. You notice how when James just talked about that girl who has a problem with me, this is what the girl fight energy is. Also, she probably is burning or something. Caught a case. It's interesting how when you don't have a good spirit, it's interesting when you don't have a good spirit, how things like this can be in somebody's reality. So James wants me to be in a girl fight. He wants to make me jealous or whatever against a bitch that's burning. Like, what the fuck? Ho need to go to the, probably don't even know that she need to go to the doctor. She can have all kind of odors and issues and still she not going to the doctor. Crazy. But this is what James wants me to be jealous of, or a bitch that has poor pussy management. Now, mind you, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say, but don't y'all be seeing me go out and come back to my house? Don't y'all see me leave, go out, and come right back to my house? Oh, okay. What else? No facts. Okay? Some of these people who, there's somebody in the energy, instead of me focusing completely on mine, there's somebody in the energy that has no receipts, no facts, messy storyteller, talking nonsense. I don't know if people, yeah, so bottom of the deck, child services. Somebody could be very childish. That's what I got immediately. Children in danger. Somebody could be a danger to children. Family being reported, neglect or abuse suspected. Somebody could have just been neglected in their childhood, and that's why they're very forceful. That's why they try to get their way in a very immature way, is what I'm getting right away. Old Jewel only likes James when she's drinking piss. Let me put in my nose. No, James is, I look like Donna Summer. You think so? James is annoying me. Like, this morning was great. Shout out to the time. It's 11:11. James has been annoying me because he was so angry at the fact that James doesn't like my live from last night. So he's been trying to annoy me and irritate me the best way that he thinks he can. And it's because he's childish as hell. Do you guys want us to focus on James? James is karmic friends in reverse. James doesn't have to act like this, but he chooses to. So yeah, he's just pissed off. What did you miss last night? He's mad. He's just mad at my live from last night. Yo, what's up? Is that Marilyn Monroe? Yes. Y'all motherfuckers is lost. This ain't your purpose, my baby. Who the hell are you? James, I don't care. James, the whole world can like you. You're on my live stream interrupting me. You irritating me, ho. I don't give a fuck. If the whole world likes you, go be over there with the whole entire world. Get the fuck off my live, nigga. You about to real deal piss me the fuck off. Like, what the hell? I hate when niggas be bothered. Yeah, I hate this nigga too. Somebody said, I hate James. I hate this nigga too. He irritating. I can read your energy, but not by cards. Okay, so let me tell you guys a little bit about my spiritual gifts. Not a brag, by the way, so please don't take it like that. I can read people just by, in conversation, I can give you spiritual messages. I can look at somebody's face, I can give you spiritual messages. Okay? Every now and again, I have the thing where you can touch an item and you can get spiritual messages. I can feel other people's energy. Like, for instance, James's energy, his actual inner world is not peaceful. Also, I heard it's not James. The girl that James keeps talking about, her energy is here. It's very, very disgusting. So yeah, I can see visions of stuff. I saw a vision of that girl. She was, I could, like, I see all kinds, like, it's intricate. Greetings from the Netherlands. How you doing? So if my energy seemingly is a little bit off at the moment, it's because I'm just, it's like I need to, I'm channeling. Damn, James, I guess it's time for me to side in and take your spot. James is just irritating me. Like, what the hell? James, I'm not a jealous girl. You can do that shit on a weak bitch. I'm not a jealous bitch, okay? I'm not a bitch at all, but I'm definitely not jealous. So if you're in this live stream with the intent and purpose of trying your hardest to make me jealous over a bitch that I look down on because of the way her spirit operates, what the fuck are you really trying to gain out of that? You're making me hate you. Like, I literally do not fuck with you. Like, every single day. I do not fuck with you. I do not fuck with you. If this is what you want, James, then this is exactly what you got. James, I do not fuck with you. Get the fuck off my page, bitch. How about that? How about that? Go be over there with some wannabe ass bitch, and you're gonna get upset because the reason, like, bitches who, girls that be so jealous of another woman to the point where they want to be them, that's a scary bitch. That's the type of bitch that would go to a witch and be like, oh my gosh, I want this man because he's obsessed with her. Make him fall in love with me and destroy their connection. Those are those types of bitches. They do any fucking thing, desperate as hell, in the wrong ways. And niggas be trying to get a little ego boost because they feel like they can control some shit over there, and they end up being the ones controlled. Y'all are dumb. You gonna sit there and run into a danger sign just because you don't like the way I fucking do something over here? Get the fuck out of here. You deserve all the bullshit that you're about to allow into your life then. So go over there and allow yourself to go down with a sinking ass ship. A bitch expressing how jealous that she is, and you want to go over there just to try to spite me? Go hop on that sinking ship, ho. Go do that with your stupid ass. Like what? Niggas be sitting there fascinated about a sinking ass ship. When that bitch ran into me and she decided that she wanted to do XYZ against my energy, that was the starting point of her downfall. So if you're sitting there and you're mesmerized by a fucking subscriber account, go over there and be mesmerized by that. That shit going down, nigga. And don't you ever bring your ass back over here. Do not bring your ass back over here. Because I promise you, I'm definitely not going to give a fuck about you then. I hate to see a nigga go and willingly go take a L. If a nigga wants to sit in my face and willingly go take a L, why the fuck do you feel comfortable coming back into my face? Am I supposed to be drawn to a nigga with an L aura? Nigga, you got an L aura. Go over there then. Take your L. Don't you come the fuck back. I know how this shit go. I know how this shit go. And the way I'm talking strictly to James. You see how this car is bad karma, child services. This nigga want to be childish. A card fell. Give me a second, y'all. A card fell. Whew. Moving on. Thank you, next. You see that? Moving on. Thank you, next. Goodbye. Could you imagine could you imagine you tell a nigga everything that's going to fucking happen to him if he makes the stupid ass move that he do, and he decides to go make the stupid decision, and then comes back later after everything that you tell them happens and want to sit there in your face and act and want you to be so mesmerized that, no, I used to think that you was a smart nigga. Now I look at you differently. Now I see you're a dumbass nigga. Now I see that you like to do shit that, like, what? You take L's. You take L's. I don't want no nigga that's going to willingly take an L just because he feel like he trying to get his way in a situation. People learn the hard way, though. Like, what? Could you imagine you're trying to spite somebody and you end up in some bullshit? You're trying to spite somebody who can see a higher perspective. I see how this shit can go for you. And I'm trying to let you know, I'm not going to change my mind. I'm not a weak bitch. And if you're upset at the fact that I'm not a weak bitch, go be with a weaker bitch and take your L's. The fuck? Go take your L with the weak bitch. I do not give a fuck, bro. That shit is not going to make you more attractive to me. I'm not going to get jealous over that shit because I know that shit is a sinking ship. The fuck? Am I supposed to be like, what? You're not talking to somebody who's calm in here, bro. You're not. If you can't handle the heat in the kitchen, get the fuck out. I promise you there's another nigga somewhere. I promise you it is. And guess what he gonna look at? He gonna look at the fact that this nigga took an L over there. And he gonna be like, damn, I ain't never doing that. Like, what? What? Get out of here, bro. James is trying to irritate me, by the way, because he didn't like my live stream last night. I want to let you know how childish this nigga is. I don't got time for this childish little stupid shit. You deserve a child. Maybe you deserve a childish bitch. So go over there and be, you know what, James? Go be with a childish bitch. Do all your reindeer games on this bitch. Like, what? I have a fine future behind me. Why am I mad? Why is James mad? Why are you mad, James? Sis, give me a card of the day. Let's see. Let's get you a card of the day. Let me do an oracle one for you. What you need to know at this time. Where you're at in life, if you feel like if you feel like you want to do something different as far as your forward movement, but it's not happening, it's okay. Like, you're supposed to be in that time. You're supposed to be where you're at in that regard. I think things in the future is going to change for you though, so don't get frustrated about that. Let me see if I can do a tarot card for you as well. Reindeer gains is funny as fuck. Yeah, so I think that Spirit is saying allow yourself to live in the moment for where you're at. Okay, sometimes we think too future forward, and sometimes I don't know if you like the message, I'm sorry, but sometimes we're thinking so far into the future, and there's something to enjoy at the moment. So that's what I got for you. But I think things will switch for you. I'm not angry today. I'm annoyed. If you guys don't know what emotions looks like, let me explain it to you. I'm not angry today. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. James is annoying me on purpose. James has been trying to irritate me since right before I got on live stream. So I am annoyed. I'm sorry that you guys are experiencing me in this way, but I am. James is annoying me. And it's because he's the one that's in a pissy mood, for real, for real. So I apologize, live stream. I apologize. I am, though. I'm annoyed. And if anybody wants to add to that and contribute to it, it better be worth it, because I promise you, your little 5 seconds of getting satisfaction is not going to look like anything compared to what's next. Like, what? This nigga is annoying me, bro. Just point blank, period. Being annoyed is not the same thing as being angry. Being annoyed, you can be irritated when you're angry. You can be irritated when you're being annoyed. But it's not the same thing. Do you guys not know and understand what emotions are? What the hell? I'm so tired of talking to people who do not know shit about shit. Shout out to Ratchet Gang. How you doing? Like, what? Somebody said something to me the other day, and I'm like, you don't even know what that word means for real. Because the way that you're trying to say that you're witnessing that, you don't even know what that word means. So yeah, I'm annoyed. Irritation is not the same thing as anger, by the way. So anyways. These motherfuckers need to sit. They need to, one of these days, I'm going to come onto the live stream. I'm going to have a wheel of emotions. We're going to go through what each wheel of the emotions mean and how to spot it on somebody. When this person looks like this, what is this emotion that they're expressing? And it's going to be annoyed, angry, pissed the fuck off. You guys are going to say, pissed the fuck off. And I'm like, annoyed. This is why you have no friends. Who has no friends? So you guys, you want to know something? This is my conversation with Spirit. I'm allowed. So Spirit told me this conversation. I had this conversation with Spirit this morning. Interception, a long ass word. I like my woman to believe me. So this morning, I had a really beautiful morning. Like I said, I woke up before the sun came up and everything, like a few hours before the sun come out. And I always like that because that's my quiet time to be with God. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking with Spirit. I'm talking with Spirit and everything. And I said to him, I was like, I recently understand that I'm going to be in a part of life where I do a lot of things alone. There used to be a time in my life where when I used to do a lot of things alone, I used to think that reflected negatively about who I am as a person. But today, I definitely had a change of perspective. I was like, you know what, God, I'm so happy that I'm able to do things alone. And I don't necessarily feel lonely, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't necessarily need certain things to try to cope with the fact of me being, quote unquote, alone. So that's like my conversation that I had. And I just had like this burst of good energy, and I was just super grateful. I was like, God, thank you so much for that. Because I was like, God, thank you so much for that, because like there's a time, like all throughout my life, I have experienced periods of time where I have been completely in solitude, like isolated. Like it almost feels like prison time in a way. The way that I have had different moments. I'm not trying to compare it completely to prison, by the way, you guys, so please have an open mind. But it almost feels like that same experience of just being locked away. Like not like restricted from being able to do whatever you want to do. It's not as beautiful as you was twerking on live that day, Julrae. Thank you for that. This early, Julrae. Yes, that James guy was a real jerk. James, he likes to be like that. Like, nobody who, like, that's not a person who's happy with themselves. You two be lying to him. A lot of people remember your husband was cheating. Who's my husband? Excuse, but I like your mood swings, attitude, sweet emotions. You're very charming, just beautiful all the time. Look, I appreciate you guys for, you know what I'm saying? I'm a human. I'm a human. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just taking this day by day. But that James person, he was trying to irritate me, and he tries to. Okay, so this is what James does. I'm only going to tell you guys a little bit. James talks to me very sweet. Why is James so slow? He might be slow, y'all. He might be slow. So James talks to me so sweet. James gets so jealous sometimes. James be asking me about the different guys that he hears about on live stream, right? James does all of that behind the scenes. And his way of trying to protect himself and make himself look like he's not as sensitive as he actually is when he gets on live stream, instead of showing up in his sweet energy, he tries to provoke me to anger. He's trying to provoke me to anger. And a part of it is because of how jealous he can be at times. Somebody said, I bet James slow. He probably is. Like, what? You ever write things in chat and see the people on live with the same names as what you said? What do you mean by that? One time on live, you were pissed. I have been pissed before. Is that the first time you guys have ever experienced somebody being pissed? But no, the night that me and those girls stopped being cool is the night that I was low-key, just full expression. James, I don't care who likes you, boy. James, I can create another you, James. James, I can create another you on this live stream. I can give somebody else all the attention that I be giving you. And guess what? That bitch gonna start wanting that nigga too next. It's not about you as much as what you think. It's really not about you as much as you think. A lot of her obsession is upon me. Like, she's obsessed with me, by the way. That bitch ain't trying to walk like you and talk like you, James. She's trying to walk and talk and look like me. The obsession has nothing to do with you. So if you get an ego boost off of that shit, you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell. I don't need to drink to express myself. I have had several live streams on here where I have been freely expressing myself without a drop of liquor to my tongue. That day, that week. So if you think that me expressing my emotions, I'm sorry, I'm not a regular person. I'm not a regular person. Didn't James call you crying because the chat doesn't like him? Yes. Yo, a few times yesterday, you're gorgeous, babe. Thank you. A few times yesterday, James was contacting me talking about some, you're live. He said, who? He's talking about some, me or Doug, pick. Who? Me or Doug, pick. James talking about some, your live likes you. Your live likes Doug. Your live does not like me. I said, James, well, what makes you think that what are you doing that's making you feel like they don't like you then? Look how he fucking acts. And then if I get off a live stream, guess what's going to happen? James is going to call me. No, James is going to text me when I get off a live, because he called me yesterday morning, by the way. James is going to text me when I get off live, and he's going to be like, you know, I was just showing off for the people. What the hell does that mean? You're trying to, is that cool to him? To try to provoke me to anger in front of people? He's a dumbass, bro. Like, what? You act like I don't know. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Anyways, you like James a little? Tune, you should get with James. You should get with James, my baby. By the way, let me say this. I might not say it all. I might not say it all. This is how James feels about me, by the way. James is not going to let me go. I love my baby mama. I'll never let her go. I don't even got to be James' baby mama for him to feel that way. You're going to think about James all day today. Probably. That's the fucked up part about it. That's the craziest part about it. I probably am. It don't mean nothing really. To have somebody on your mind doesn't always. How many times have people got readings about somebody thinking about you so much and there's no action? They're not making any actions on it. Thinking about somebody, I feel like, to me these days, thinking about somebody don't hold a whole lot of weight to me, in my opinion. Unless for some reason, you know what I'm saying, you feel special for that. And don't forget your sweet smiles, amazing eyes filled with excitement. You're very captivating, naturally, simply, respectfully. Thank you. James put in this emoji in the chat. He don't want to let y'all know how he really act before I get on stream. Early morning stream, yes. I hope you guys have had a beautiful morning. I've slept very well last night. I slept very well last night, and then I woke up early enough to see the sunrise. So it was very beautiful. I literally had so much energy this morning. I really almost wanted to just like take care of errands. Like, this is Monday day. Like, it's Saturday morning. So yeah. But yeah, this is how James acts behind the scenes. Not be careful, play big careful, please be careful. I've seen a hole your pants. I've seen you guys, do I actually have a hole in my pants? Because if I do, oh my gosh. Your name is powerful woman. You would do that to me? James, I would do that to you. Look what you do to me, James. I would absolutely do that to you. James, I would expose to these people how you act off the camera, because every time you get on live streams, James, the reason why the chat don't like you is because they always see you irritating the fuck out me. Like, why would they want somebody who they like watching being angered and irritated all the fucking time? And then you wonder why people see other people on the live stream as such a breath of fresh air. Talking about some, oh, the live stream likes Doug, the live stream doesn't like me. Look how you act. You're fake as hell. He's talking about some, you know I don't like that woman. Then stop saying her fucking name, James. I promise you. I'll slap the taste out your mouth, bro. Oh my God, you're so pretty. Y'all are, thank you. You're cute when you're angry. I'll slap the fucking dog taste out of his fucking mouth, bro. Stop bringing up that bitch name or any bitch name. I promise you that. Every time you bring up a bitch name, I'm going to have a nigga on the live stream to piss you the fuck off. Because what you're trying to do is just irritate me. You seeing another nigga in my vicinity, it's going to really bother you. It's going to hit you in your fucking heart. Doug is dope, just like James. But James acts irritating. Don't worry about James. He acts irritating. I'm going to make sure the next nigga that I see in my vicinity, I'm going to make sure I do the most. I'm going to do the most, James. Act a little more angry. I'm over. Anyways, fit on fleek. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Y'all, James is gonna stop. He's gonna stop. James is gonna stop. He's about to move on from this petty intrigue shit that he's about to do. He about to text me. He gonna send me hearts. He's gonna say, I don't like that woman. He gonna be like, I was just playing with you. I'm in your vicinity, Jewel. Pat want me to twerk on him. I can do that. You guys, I'm nervous that I have a hole in my pants. Somebody said I had a hole in my pants. I don't know if I actually do or not, by the way. I heard fabric rip a little bit when I put these on because my legs were still damp. Like, I towel dried my body, but my legs were still damp. They weren't like super dry. Big words while being straight hood is crazy. What are y'all talking about? I'm at an hour 11 right now. You don't have a hole in your pants. Okay, cool. The next man in line. Who's the next man in line? Let's see overall the messages for the chat. You want to be my fantasy? Why you guys don't know how to spell properly? I be trying to read what the hell some of you guys are saying to me, and y'all don't spell properly. Like, or you guys be having fucked up sentences. I be like, so anyways. Let's see what the message for today on the chat. Overall general message for the chat. What you guys need to know at the moment. What you guys need to know at the moment is, first of all, Spirit is exposing to my chat. Spirit exposing my chat. They saying that y'all in here to be negative towards me. Why y'all want to be vindictive towards me? Let me see something. We're about to expose most of the people in the chat. We're about to expose. It's some hateration. The misspelled comments be tripping me out too. Well, technically you do. Y'all really just, some people like to be mean towards people that's at a distance. Meaning, like, some people like to be mean towards people over the internet type shit. But we know that. Is that room because I love it? I'm just saying hi. I gotta go. Hi, Elijah. Somebody said I'm doing witchcraft. Do you guys know what the most everyday common witchcraft that people do is? Do you know that when you try to intentionally confuse somebody or confuse the way a person's energy is being seen and shown up, you know that's witchcraft? Do you know that when you lie and you deceive, do you know that's the same energy of witchcraft? James, I saw your text message. James put the call emoji. I saw your text message, James. I can't text you back at the moment. Do you know that that's witchcraft? So why are you trying to insinuate that me reading cards is witchcraft? When that right there is witchcraft. When you lie a little bit, that's considered deception. That's witchcraft. When you gossip, when you're gossiping with the intent of expressing your hatred towards a person, that's witchcraft. When you gang up and when you join in, when other people are trying to bully somebody, when you join in on that, that's witchcraft. When you Uncrustables are witchcraft. When you gang up and you join a people who's bullying somebody, especially if something bad happens to that person, do you know you're part of that? Like, do you guys not know that? You guys do not know people. You don't know what people can handle, what people can tolerate. So when you're laughing at somebody else's expense, I want you guys to remember that. James is enjoying this, probably. So anyways, put the cards down and go to bed. You should go to bed. The hell? Like I said, the smear campaign, it happened to me. I have been, when I tell you, I can tell you guys, I can write a book about what it's like to be on the opposite side of a smear campaign. I have had several experiences of smear campaigns. Why? Because I have the light of God in me. I have the light of God in me. Whenever you're exceptional, whenever you're excellent, it's going to bother. It can hurt for sure. Because I feel like my first experiences of it was at a very young age. When you're excellent at something, when you have something that's exceptional about yourself, you're going to draw attention and you're going to draw haters. Haters, for some reason, feel like they're powerful in numbers to tear you down, tear you apart. They literally are expressing jealousy and they want to rip apart you. God has the last laugh always. So whenever you have the light of God in you, especially, and you're being victimized, people are trying to victimize you by trying to tear and rip something apart of you. Oh, not only does the Most High God sits high and looks low and takes care of it for you, but it's representation of your excellence and the fact that you're going to probably level up. You're probably going to glow up on them. You're probably going to look more beautiful. More people are going to love you, because you know sometimes the hate is louder than the love. So more people are going to be drawn to you. More people are going to love you. They're going to love your resilience. They're going to love your confidence. They're going to love your they're going to love your wits. There's a lot of things that people start to admire about you, especially sometimes when they notice that people are trying their hardest to have a witch hunt on you. That's the same energy, that witch hunt energy. Yeah, we're all going to... That energy right there is part of the propelling. It propels you forward. It makes you go higher. There's nothing that they can do about it. The table is always prepared in the midst of haters, in the midst of the evil people, of the people who are trying their hardest to do everything in their power to destroy you. That's where the table's always built. So could you imagine having a beautiful table and the Most High God is the one that's preparing it for you, and they're just heckling at you? they're kind of close enough to try to heckle towards you. Try to hope that they can just say one little thing to finally get their results. You know, it's really pathetic. So I don't know. I like to look at those people, and to some extent, they become a form of your entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, your table is prepared. You can enjoy yourself at the table. And if you're ever a little bit bored, just look over yonder. I promise you, there's somebody, look at their face, pissed as hell, hoping that it's you. Like, it's really interesting. You're not angry enough for me. I'm just saying. She won't answer any of the questions that she knows will destroy her logic. The fact that you're trying your hardest to destroy my quote-unquote logic, it's more of a reflection of you in the crowd versus me here on my soapbox that I created for myself. You can only hope that you can take something from me or make me look bad. That's all that you can hope. You're right. That was simp. My toes look kind of good lately. When I was in the shower, I was looking down at my toes. I said, oh, my toes look kind of good. I might start breeding Frenchie wasp. Shout out to Pluto for the super sticker. Crazy message. I don't know. Crazy. What the fuck? Don't tear her down. These people can only try to, though. That's all they do. Every time I get on live, there's a new hater in the comments trying their hardest to be the newest hater in the comments. Point blank period. Who gives a fuck? Exactly what I'm going through right now in my life. Real talk, respect, words of inspiration. I look, before I got up here, I said the most I got, I was so great. I'm so in a beautiful, grateful energy this morning. I said, God, whatever you want to do today, when I get on live, I said I just basically am being a willing vessel. So shout out to the Most High God. Keep on reflecting because you can't answer questions. Who is your God? Jehovah Jireh. Lord Sabaoth. What? Elohim. Jesus. Yeshua. He has many names. That's my God. Let me be the judge of that. You're so pretty. Clock that teeth. Huh? Oh, my teeth. Thanks. Crazy woman. We family. What? The Most High God. What is his name? I say all his different names. Yeah, I said Jesus. So yeah, that's my God. I don't think that we serve the same God because your spirit is dirty. Your spirit is wicked. Your spirit wants harm for me. How can God be in that? Jealousy, it rots the bones. How can God be in that? The only sure thing is God, Jesus Christ, repent. This is black magic. You guys don't have your eyes open. You did not say Jesus. Well, go find that rewind. Go find that rewind. And then you'll hear me say it before I said Yeshua. Right before I said Yeshua, I said Jesus. So go back and listen to that replay. I like your hair. It's like I just want my hair like that, but it doesn't work. Why? Nevaeh, you like my hair? Thank you, boo. Yeah, I just recently put this color in my hair yesterday. So how we feeling it? How we feeling it? Should we go brighter? You follow me back, James. Thank you. James loves you again, Joel. James always loved me. The steady hand in a shaky world. You know what I'm talking about? James always loved me, by the way. He's just James. I'm not a photographer, but I can picture you and me together. James, you hear these pickup lines? What you think about it? No, your spirit is wicked. You're on here talking down to people. If you feel like I'm talking down on you, maybe consider the Most High God is rebuking you. Because I'm not talking down on anybody. Somebody just said I had inspirational words. So the fact, you see how you're trying your hardest? You have the spirit of Leviathan on you. Bing, 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 bing. You see how you're trying your hardest to misconstrue my communication and my words? That's what the spirit of Leviathan does. You're the one practicing witchcraft here. When people have the intentions of trying to confuse you or confuse how people look at you, they're the ones doing witchcraft upon you. It's a form of it. Everybody who's doing witchcraft isn't really tapping into trying to contact outside spirits. Sometimes you're just operating within it. I just took a picture that could show Santa what I want for Christmas. Y'all are sweet. You're amazing, girl. Thanks, Brenda. Brenda, shout out to you. That's one of the MVPs up here on the channel, you guys. Hi, come on, hi. I'm just saying. People can have believer. People can say Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. People can go to church. People can be on the worship team. People can be in that pulpit preaching. It doesn't mean that you're not operating from these things. He just wants attention, and it seems to be working. He does want attention, but the fact that he's trying his hardest to do it this way, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I look like I lost weight. Thanks, you guys. I low-key feel like I did too. I'm sitting down, so of course I'm a little bit frumpy probably. But I feel like I did too a little bit. So yeah, yep, Jesus is Lord, and it's not in that man. Toon love James more than Jewel. He does. We need to get him out of here. Pay attention to me, ho. Damn, I practice onion. You practice onion? Lord of Lords, King of Kings, okay? So yeah, amen. But yeah, you rebuke me in the name of Jesus. I'm a fake Christian projection you're putting out on the live. The spirit of Leviathan always cannot see itself. The spirit of Leviathan, because it's so prideful, it typically is projecting upon people. You see how everything that he's saying is actually a reflection of himself? That's exactly what the spirit of Leviathan does. These cards do not make me phony. These cards just express my spirituality in general. When I say Lord Jesus, by the spirit of the Holy Spirit of the living God, not by whoever else, allow your spirit to give me the message. Do you know I can go look into some clouds right now? And do you know that I did not pull one card to pull your card? Did you guys like that? I just did that off the top of my head. I did not pull one card to just pull your card. So anyways, I don't know what y'all talking about in the chat. You are associating partnership to God. That is blasphemy. Like I said, I did not pull one card to pull that nigga's card to tell him about himself. Accurately. Operating from the spirit that he is, the spirit of Leviathan. And somehow that is what? Blasphemy? Get out of here, you guys. Get out of here. No, Jesus don't need cardboards. Yeah, those are only demons you communicate with. It is crazy because I have yet to actually do, like, if I was really, anyways, on my fault too. So anyways, let me stop talking crazy to you so you can talk directly to me. Please stop, y'all. Please don't follow suit to a hater's attention. Most of the haters clicked off the live, by the way. To everyone in the chat, if you die and see this woman, just know you made it to hell. Lazy Wizard Gaming. How is your name Lazy Wizard Gaming honoring the Lord Jesus Christ? How is it glorifying the Lord Jesus Christ? Who do you think that you are to be telling if somebody goes to hell or not when your name has wizard in it? I like the way that you love God. Thank you. It's a lot of people, like, you guys, don't get it twisted or confused. There's people who know for a fact they can tell that you do love God, but there's wicked people, evil people who can tell when you love God too, and they try to attack you. So don't get it twisted or confused. It just comes with the territory. Me and Jewel getting married May 5th. What the freak? So anyways, a lot of people project onto my energy because they can't authentically see me clearly. Like, imagine that you have a bad spirit and a bad soul, and you don't have the wit, the know-how, you don't have the healing to accurately read somebody or assess somebody or to say what's wrong with somebody. You know what I'm saying? The movie of My Brother asked you if you have a girlfriend. Huh? But do you know what I mean by that? Like, could you imagine somebody who lives a very gutter, they have a gutter life personality? Could you imagine them trying to accurately assess somebody who doesn't even live life like that? All they have is projection. Let me say it like this. Imagine somebody sees somebody and they're always happy, but to that person, they don't experience that or know anything about it. They could immediately say that person's fake. But it's because it's not their authentic experience. That's how I'm trying to say it. It's like they don't really know anything about it. You don't really know anything about joy. So all you have is based off of your limited knowledge and awareness. So that's how I look at it. And I mean, you could say the same thing for myself too in some type of way. A woman that worships Jesus is the true essence of beauty. A woman who fears God, who worships God, is worthy to be praised. Where did you get this knowledge of card reading? Is it a gift? I really just am spiritually gifted, y'all. Like I said, a lot of the conversation that I'm having, my conversation seemingly is, hold on, you guys. My conversation is anointed. Have y'all realized I barely touch cards so far? My conversation's anointed. I can do this without this. I just do it because it has cute pictures. Legit. I wish I was lying about that. We meeting in the middle, Pat. A woman that worships Jesus is a true essence of beauty. Bedhead. What the freak? That's too close to opposites attract. What kind of food do I like? Because you like seafood. What kind of food do I like? I didn't eat any food this morning, y'all. People are miserable and project hard unto others. You're beautiful with personality. Thank you, deep within you. People who believe in gods have no knowledge. She be going hard so much going on in her mind. That's true. Like, sometimes the Most High God's talking to me. So, like, he'll tell me pause. he'll tell me random stuff. You can play with cards. Don't play with God. You're summoning darkness. Be careful. Some people don't even have like, you know who I like talking with sometimes? Some people who have a certain level of experience. You know what I'm talking about? Do I gotta go on the other channel to moderate it? You don't have to. The other channel is not that bad. What's brown and sticky? A stick. Somebody was picking me at school, so I slapped the hell out of them and I won that fight. Shout out to you, Nevaeh. Shout out to Mac Daddy for the gift. Who get in the boot? Seafood. They somebody said their favorite food is seafood. I'm kind of thinking about what I want to eat later on today. I kind of want to go do something, have fun, live life, you know what I'm saying? Most productive conversations with experienced people. Exactly. A lot of people can tell you some things, but it's different when you talk to somebody who have had experience. That's the first time I've seen Jewel replace heck with hell. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't even notice I did. Leo said she slapped the heck out of him and won that fight. James, why you say you proud of yourself? Old Jewel on Jewel should be calling daddy is me the fuck. Am I from the South? I'm from Virginia. So Virginia is considered the South. Did you hear the rumor about butter? Never mind. I don't want to spread it. Give me a shout out, please. You're so pretty. Shout out to you for joining my live. What's your name? Janelle? Jenna, I'm so sorry for not being able to pronounce it. How do I subscribe to your Only Feats channel? Maybe I should create one, right? She from Ohio, y'all. Don't believe her. So my mom and my dad are from Cleveland, Ohio. He's right. But I'm from Virginia. Southern Hebrew queen. I knew it. Jewel, tell Tune that I got your favorite signs in my chart. He hard-headed. Can you write my name on a paper? Your name, Nevaeh? I could. Actually, let me go ahead and put these cards up. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of messages, though. Let me put the cards up. Wow. Somebody's regretting. I know exactly what that message is, so I'm not going to say it out loud. Give me 1 second. I do low-key want to write. I want to low-key write Nevaeh's name. Give me a second, you guys. Let me put all of these decks up. Let me put all these decks up. Give me a second. I feel like I had a pencil and paper recently. Let me see if I can find one. Jewel, can you tell Pat you love me more than him? You play doggy? Give me 1 second. A slim black queen probably said it to him. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm just going to cut the camera off for a second. You guys could probably still hear me, but I'm just going to cut the camera off for a second while I look for something. I'm going to grab this book. Hopefully it has a pen on it. Okay. Wow. It's right here, right in my face. Awesome. That didn't take long at all. Okay. I'm back. So you said, can I write your name? God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. I thought this was a cutesy book. I think I got it from like Barnes and Noble. Maybe. Okay, so let's write. By the way, I do these types of readings too, by the way, where I literally just channel by drawing something. I might do that tonight. We might do that later on today. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of those types of readings, like. So, how do you spell your name? Nevaeh. Isn't Nevaeh heaven backwards? Let's spell it. Probably not the best. And it's probably backwards. I hope y'all, do y'all think Nevaeh is using me to catfish somebody and that's why she want me to spell her name? Nevaeh watches Julrae Julrae. What do you call a fly with no wings? A walk. You done enough. Nevaeh, don't be trying to use that to catfish people, girl. The guy gonna be like, write my name, write your name right now so I know it's you. Y'all, Nevaeh about to catfish somebody. Oh my God. Can you help me? Stop. She said, I'm not. Do you guys want to do one of those channel drawing readings again? Because we can definitely do it. So, good morning, Julrae. Good morning. I've done nothing but support Jules' dreams. Really, really. That's what Toon's saying. That's what he's saying. You guys, I miss Gigi. Is that you, Gigi? That's not Gigi. Draw one for me. Okay. What's your name again? Timothy Pitts. Let's do a reading. Let's do a reading for Timothy Pitts. Whew. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's see. He said I'm scared. Okay, so Spirit told me to do how I just did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 different people. Are you in charge of people? Like, are you, I don't know if this is like you have 5 siblings or you have 5 kids or a group here. I just see that there's 2 people that's coupled up. For sure, I see a couple here. I think some people might, there's like a groups of people in your energy, but some of these people you don't see them often or something like that. Like they're not around as much as the other 2 or the others in your vicinity or something like that. Give me a second. I'm just trying to process what exactly I'm seeing. I'm seeing cartoons here, by the way. Shout out to Leela for the gift. Hello, I'm new here. You're doing a drawing. Can I get one? He said yes. I'm trying to process everything that I'm seeing here because to some extent I see like I see some mountains. I'm not gonna lie, I do see like a ghost. Like it gives me the vibes of like Halloween though, like a cartoon. Like do you like cartoons at all or anything? It reminds me of The Simpsons a little bit. Like you know how Homer squeezes Bart's neck and his tongue comes out, but you can see his teeth too? Brain dags. We stopped working. You're too distracted. Do you feel like your love life is complicated or love is complicated or at all? Do you have kids? Are you a father, like a baby father? Because I'm literally seeing baby daddy. I'm seeing baby daddy. I'm not going to lie. Do you have like a favorite chair, like a recliner chair or something like that? Because I'm seeing something like that. Oh, the ghost. Somebody passed away. I'm seeing a dove. I'm seeing a dove, a butterfly, and a ghost. So somebody recently passed away. Or you were just speaking about somebody. Your girl is pregnant. I don't know if you recently spoke about somebody who passed away, because now I feel very sentimental. Like I feel very sentimental. Like I miss somebody. Do you miss somebody? Shout out to LLL Eapley for the gift. Thank you. I feel very sad. Like I miss somebody. I want to cry. I miss somebody. It happened already. Did you lose like a mother or somebody like that? I get a woman's energy more than man. But I really miss somebody so much. Like I miss them so much right now. Like I'm in your energy. Like I miss them so much. Almost every day I lost a lot of people. I I can feel your sentiments about it. It's like, first of all, I feel like your mom died when you was 12. Okay, because I heard something like there's nothing I can do about it. Like I heard that. So it's like I can feel the energy of like being sad, but also life goes on, so we have to go on with life. Um there's somebody who's completely shut away from this group of people that I saw originally, by the way. So sometimes you have friendships or you have a connection with somebody. I don't know if this person's still in your life or not, but you had a connection with somebody that didn't really know these people like that. Like maybe you hung out with them, maybe you met them at like work or something. I don't know. Something like that, college, work, something like that. Um you have a very active mind, Timothy, is what it's showing me. Like you have a very active mind. And there's a certain type of hat that you wear and you do it well. Do you dance or do you play gaming? Do you play a gaming that dances? I'm seeing like somebody dancing in the energy, but I don't know if this is you being a good dancer or if you play a video game and a person's dancing. Something about dancing is showing up here. Like, you know, those cute little, you own a company. Oh, okay, because I see you have a hat and you do it well. um I don't know if you have an interesting expression of how you view women. You like my hair today? Thanks, Brenda. I don't know if you have an interesting expression of how you view women, because I see a pimp hoe energy here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you like observe most people's connections as transactional. Like I don't know if you feel like most people's experiences is transactional, or maybe you feel that way about your dating life. He said LOL. I'm not gonna lie, I see pimps and hoes. It's so crazy. So I said dance revolution. I see it. Like, you guys, this is the picture I'm looking at, by the way. This is what I'm channeling from. But I'm not gonna lie, I see pimps and hoes. Can you explain to me the chills flowing through my body? It's like everyday thing. I'm like, seriously, never. So sometimes if you're experiencing chills and it's not like, if you feel like it's a spiritual phenomenon of you experiencing chills, it's to get your attention. It's definitely to get your attention. I'm sad right now because when I was a baby, my grandma passed away. I'm so sorry to hear that, Nevaeh. Good. Ha ha ha. Have a good day. If you're getting chills a lot and you feel like it is spiritually connected and it's not necessarily just like a temperature or a draft type of thing, it could be something trying to get your attention. Baby mama, when I was broke. I'm reading the other live stream. It could just be something to get your attention. It's like in that moment, like sometimes we see something and it's powerful. It like the spirit of God is showing you something amazing and you're witnessing it. Sometimes we get chills. Like right now, I'm kind of experiencing a chill out of nowhere now that I'm talking about it. So sometimes our body is just responding to something, and that's how it's responding. But other times it can be other things. Like if you believe in energies and spirits that could be walking amongst us, if that makes sense, it could be that as well. Spiritually, the universe tells me to get a bottle of keys and then in it with casino. Listen, you listen. Sometimes you get led by your vices. I don't know if it's always a spiritual thing with that. You're going to go eat cereal. What kind of cereal you about to eat? I still didn't eat breakfast, but I had a cup of black coffee. Is Malay in the chat? Is Malay in the chat? I had a cup of black coffee straight this morning and yesterday. It gives you chills. when you're practicing a vice and you hit right on it, do it give you chills? I'm so happy for you. Thank you. Guess how my body responds when I watch your lives? Tune, don't start. You're gonna go eat cereal. What kind? Thanks for the reading. You're welcome, Timothy. You're welcome. I'm gonna write your name down here, Captain Crunch. I like Captain Crunch. I'm gonna write your name, Timothy, right here, just because sometimes I go back to these and I'm like, what the heck was this reading about? So yeah. Timothy Pitts. So yeah, if you wanted to take a picture of your reading, I don't know what you would do. Like, I don't know for what, but so anybody else would like a reading for the pimp? Yo, I just was seeing pimps and hoes in this energy. That was crazy. That's where I left off at. Like, I see, if it's not, it spirit will not let me say anything other than pimps and hoes. You would like a reading? Everybody back off. We're getting married soon. Hey, baddie outfit, amazing. Thanks, Heather. So we're going to do a reading for, what's her name? Tiffany Dennis. I'm going to cut this up in a square just in case somebody, just in case somebody else wants to do a reading, but we're going to do Tiffany's reading right here. Thank you. So let's see. Let's see. Tiffany, sometimes do you get told to do things and you kind of do your own thing? Because I was just told to draw something, but it's like, how am I going to draw this if Spirit's the one leading me? And then I did something else. Tiffany, your energy is a little bit, it's like, you have like a concentrated chaos, or like not chaos, because I don't want to make it seem like it's super chaotic, but sometimes are you kind of like confused in your life at times? Like, I feel like sometimes you've been through storms before, for sure. I feel like your life has consisted of people trying to like wipe your smile off your face. I don't like that. Like, I feel like you have jealousy around you sometimes. I don't know if this came from like a mother figure at all. No, I don't get psycho vibes necessarily off of Tiffany. But I do see here, I do see that sometimes in life we experience chaos because we know better, but we don't do better necessarily. Are you a Sagittarius by any chance? Like, because it gives me a Sagittarius vibe in a way. It doesn't mean that you have to be, but it's kind of like this liberation energy that I got. You're a whole 10, face and body 10. Thanks. This is a great stream. How you so crazy sometimes, then so level-headed. Y'all are crazy. She toxic. A psycho, far beyond psycho. You are psycho, Tiffany. Tiffany, you see what I mean? Like, sometimes you experience, this might just be a small example, but sometimes I get the energy that you experience other people trying to take away your joy. And that's exactly what's happening to me right now. I do be kind of emotional, dizzy, and I'm trying to make myself and whatsoever it is, it makes me feel uncontrollable, like it's the devil. Yeah, sometimes it's just about us. Sometimes we're being redirected. Man, I want to hug you so good. So you guys, do you guys, like, this is as an example. Have you guys ever been driving somewhere and you're following the GPS? And then let's say you either missed the turn that you were supposed to take, and it puts you a little far out, and then now you got to do a little bit more just to get back on track. Sometimes that's what life is giving us. So sometimes we're not necessarily experiencing the quote unquote devil. You're a Taurus. Shout out to my Taurus sister, Tiffany. I'm a Taurus girl. When's your birthday? Tauruses are known to be the quote unquote earth sign, the Sagittarius of the earth signs, if that makes sense. So yeah, the scenic route. Sometimes us adjusting, like sometimes we're not experiencing the devil per se. We just might be on a scenic route to get back on track. May 9th for you, Timothy? Okay. I'm a Gemini. I'm actually crazy. Yeah, I know this. No, let me stop. James says, you telling me you falling out of love with me? James, why are you saying that? Yes, James, I make her blush now, but she likes you a little. Tiffany said, people are jealous of me. I felt your energy. Something told me to stay on your channel. Your birthday's May 7th. So my birthday is May 4th. Shout out to my Tauruses in the chat. I grew up with a girl, and she's like my big sister, and you two have the same birthday. So yeah, I do see that people are some there has been people who have tried to cause. It's like, Tiffany, in your energy, it's like some people tried their hardest. People are keeping something away from you. I don't know if this is like some people are operating from jealousy, but you probably aren't detecting it at always, because it seems like they care about you. So it's kind of like, I know, like, let's say you was about to go present something. I don't know, like maybe you're a speaker. Let's say you about to go and do your speech, and I listened to your speech when you practiced it, and I could give you tips. Maybe I'm giving you tips and good critique, but maybe there's one thing that I'm holding back, and I could say it too, but I don't. I think people express their hidden jealousy in those types of ways. It's like what they don't. It's some of the things that they don't do that they could. They don't say that they could. And it would help you, it would benefit you. So some people, they think that they're keeping somebody humble by not expressing to them X, Y, and Z. I think that you have, whether you are realizing this or not, I think you have experienced that in your life here. Do you like shoes, girl? Do you like amusement parks? Because I'm seeing a roller coaster. By the way, there was an airplane that flew by. I'm a genuine person, but what you're saying makes sense. Shout out to Looney Tunes for the Lucky Clover. You hear that tune? There's a new tune in town. You hear that tune? Let me stop. December 30th, Capricorn. I just needed me a good old Taurus. Welcome back, Tony. Do I have a boyfriend? I should get one, right? I tried to time you out for that negativity tune. Consider yourself lucky, bucko. So yeah, a lot of times when you're a genuine person, even other genuine people around you sometimes can experience like small levels of, like, I don't know if it's always jealousy, but sometimes people do it because they think that they're helping you. Am I pregnant? No. So I see that you're going to experience, I think you're going to have a pretty decent spring, summertime as well. I think you're going to get outside more. Like, or if you didn't plan on it, maybe, because maybe you might travel soon, something like that. Spirit is saying when you dream big. So I guess there's something that you want to do, and maybe you are shortchanging yourself a little bit. So Spirit is saying to dream a little bit bigger. So whatever that thing is, you don't have to always share it out loud with people, but keep it to yourself and dream it a little bit bigger than what you are anticipating. Okay? I heard love life is going to improve. You're going to be very attracted to somebody soon if you haven't met this person already. You two are both going to be feeling the same exact feelings for each other, and you two might not speak about it. Jules should try out for Love with Tune. I hope you can find someone to love you better than I did. James, I don't want to hear the sappy stuff, James. James, you know everything could be good with us. Like, it might be. I don't see Tiffany in the chat at the moment, but I feel like you're going to be highly attracted to somebody soon if you haven't met them already. This person might feel like a twin to you, and they're going to help you elevate in life. So I think they might help you with maybe it's your sacral chakra. I'm planning on going to Mexico for my birthday. Hopefully it works out well. I see travel for you. I see you going to somewhere very beautiful. You might feel like it was a lot of work to finally, like, I don't know if you work hard before you can play harder and relax. You might you might experience small difficulties that might seem a little bit tedious when it comes to your preparation for the trip, but it's not a bad sign is what I'm hearing. But always pray is what I would say. So what else? This might sound funny. You might get a good deal on some shoes, because I'm seeing like shoe shopping. I'm seeing shoe shopping. I'm seeing like a souvenir with sand in it. Spirit said be careful when it comes to something like that, like souvenirs. Wow, really? This is so bananas. I would love to be a business owner. I will continue to dream big. Yeah, Spirit said there's something that you could do, but you should dream a little bit bigger. I think this twin flame energy, I'm not gonna say that. It might not necessarily be twin flame. So let me not say twin flame. But I think you're gonna meet somebody that's gonna be a very kindred spirit to you, and vice versa. Okay, so for whatever length and duration of your experience with them, because it could potentially be a short term experience, but that person is in your life to help you in some area of your life. I think it's going to be connected to your sacral chakra. So something about experiencing this person, the good moments, focus on the good moments, because in those moments something is being deposited into you. Hopefully not a baby girl. I don't think that, but it's like I just see that they're going to, it's like something let me try to explain what I'm seeing, how I'm getting it. It's kind of like this person's going to soothe and heal you in a different, in a way. So let's say you never thought of yourself as attracting somebody with this type of energy, and they come with you with that type of energy, whatever that could be. Let's say you never quite felt like people recognize something about yourself, whether you gave it a real thought or not. This person might deposit into you what you felt like you never had when it came to a certain area or something like that. It could be in conversation, it could be in them giving you some type of boost to your confidence or your energy, something like that. And it's going to destroy, it's kind of like what I'm doing now. Like I'm depositing something into you right now, and it's going to destroy a old thought pattern or way of being or how you lived your life before. This person is going to kind of do something similar. They might be a healer. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So this is not a love interest, this is more of a person bringing something out of me, is what you're saying. Yes, it could be, girl, it could be me. It could be me. We're both Tauruses born in May. So it could be me. I'm just mirroring something to you. So yeah, it could be me, but I'm getting that somebody else too. It's somebody else that you're going to meet in life, and they're going to deposit something into you, and it's going to change the course of your life in a positive way. So it's kind of like if we're praying for success, if we want to have a new, if we want to walk into a new level of life, sometimes the Most High God allows us to meet people that help us change our trajectory. I love hearing my love will improve. I have been through a lot in love. Girl, I'm seeing it. Girl, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing that you go through a lot of different things, and then I see you experiencing a lot of beautiful moments. She definitely a bull. Get the fuck out. The way when she got a full head of steam. Yeah. The person is me. Let me help you start your business. y'all are y'all are funny. Is James still in the chat, y'all? So yeah, anything else for Tiffany Spirit? The Most High God wants you to always maintain joy can be a focal point for you. I feel like I feel a level of sadness in your energy. I'm not gonna lie. I feel a level of sadness in your energy. Man. Spirit is saying that you can actually focus on happy things, because there's some happy things that will happen for you soon in the horizon. Okay. I just feel like there's a lot of people who you have experienced in life that have, and maybe it's not people trying to take away your joy. Maybe you just have had people kind of rob you of your joy, your happiness, because I do see a form of barbed wire. I see like barbed wire kind of like around, like you have a huge energy, like okay, the main part of your energy is a happy person. You're one of those people that's a happy person. Does that make sense? Like, you know how some people, you meet them and they're not necessarily a super happy person, they're just like a very laid back person. Your energy reads more of like you are naturally a happy person. And I think that a lot of times we do not feel like we're happy people because of the experiences that we experience that seemingly take those moments away from us. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. I think that you might eventually focus on clearing away and resolving within yourself things that you've experienced and that has happened to you. I'm going through a big decision with my house, which is bringing me some sadness right now. Okay. Anything else that you would like to say, Spirit? I think that that's pretty much it. I just see that you, yeah, I do see the house part now that you mentioned it. So yeah, girl, I don't know. I think you might go somewhere soon, and somebody's gonna, like, you're gonna experience somebody treating you very well. Like, it could just be a stranger. Like, I don't know why I'm hearing that, like, but you might go somewhere soon and somebody's going to either love your shoes. Something about shoes is standing out. So I don't know. You might go somewhere, somebody might love your shoes, you might go get your feet done. I don't know what this energy is. I just see you being pampered or treated like royalty, or somebody like doing something very somebody expressing themselves, going out the way, because I'm seeing a lot of purple. Excuse me, I'm burping. Purple gives me the energy of like royalty. So like I see you getting like some type of royal treatment. So I don't know if this is literally you going to get your feet done, or you get a good deal of some shoes. Somebody, some nice lady is helping you while you're at her job, you know, like the saleswoman or something like that. But I just see you walking into like a store or something. Like you're out in public when this happens. So yeah, that's all I got for you, girl. I'm gonna write your name down for your reading, girl. Tiffany the Taurus, the May 7th Taurus. So that's your reading for you, boo. So yeah, perfect teeth, eyebrows, perfect lips, face. Y'all are two kinds. Is my girl cheating on me? I don't want to say your name because it's so provocative. I'm just gonna call you Big 34. Big 34. Is your girl cheating on you? I think your girlfriend, I think she kind of a bougie type. Like, she's a little bit more bougie than, I don't know. Tiffany says, I'm happy. Tiffany, we both have your last name is close to my middle name. Isn't that funny? I'm happy generally, and I love hearing getting pampered. I deserve this. Thank you so much. Can you see the picture? Yes. This is your picture that I made for you. So I don't know if you're intuitive yourself and you can pick something up from it, but this is what I got for you, girl. So that's your picture. We're out in the sugarcane. We are out from sugarcane. We take you. What does that mean? And let's fucking go. Big 34. Your girlfriend a little bougie though. So I think sometimes are you scared that she's gonna find somebody who can offer her something more than what you're offering her? Because I'll be honest, I'm not necessarily seeing whether she's cheating or not right now. I'm just picking up on you just having a concern or a fear towards her intentions. Like, if she, like, do you feel like she should be with somebody that has like a different type of profession than what you have? Because that's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. So she might not even be completely quote unquote bougie. She might, but I think that sometimes you probably just fear that she's going to leave you for somebody who's like a little bit more talented than what you feel like you offer, or a little bit more, has a different profession than what you have. Something like that. So I'm not, right away, I'm not getting that she's cheating on you though. I just see it as you just have a concern. I just look like a homo sapien. A human. But yeah, that's what I got. I can do that for you too. Is none. Where's James at? So yeah. Anybody else? Is there anybody else who would like to get a reading done? Because I do got a box open for you. Hush, Pat, I'm asking her. Anybody want to do a free reading? I just stop. Hi, James. Let me pin James's comment. Thank you again. I'm intuitive, but I like seeing different perspective on what someone gathers about me. I felt your energy, and so crazy that you're a Taurus like me. That is crazy. Tiffany, do you know your big three? Because I would like to know what your big three is to see how we might resonate with each other as far as like how similar we could potentially be. I want one. You want one, Neil? Okay, I can do Neil's next. So, Tiffany, what kind of intuitive are you? Are you somebody who like openly practices, or you just use it for yourself mainly? Like, oh, I know when I feel like this, then this. Do you just use it in your day-to-day, or are you able to like read me is what I would like to know. Neil said, oh my God, I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie, I picked up on the energy that somebody wanted a reading, but they're scared. Maybe it's Neil. Okay, so let's do Neil's reading, and then if we have time, maybe I can do 2 other people potentially, but let's start on Neil's tonight. Oh, so that's how it's lit. Let's do Neil's energy, spirit. Thank you. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm within my parameters here. Okay. Enigma, we already talked about you on the channel, and we know that you're here to instigate. So we don't care about what you're over here playing telephone with. Somebody said, so what, bro? Exactly. We're doing actual productive things here. Could you imagine? We're doing actual productive things here, and he's over here gossiping. Okay. You have a deep reading? Potentially. Good morning. What am I writing down? I'm doing an energetic reading here. Neil, are you experiencing your hair changing colors, or are you literally just noticing you're growing? I felt your spirit as soon as I saw your channel. The older I got, I knew my intuitive gifts became stronger. It almost feels like I'm hearing voices and I'm going crazy, but after doing readings, I was told my gift would get stronger. Okay, nice. I thought you was going to go with the homegirls. Neil, this is your reading. It's so interesting that Tiffany picked up what I was just getting. So, Neil, are you hungry at the moment? I don't know if you're physically hungry, but I just feel like you're like spirit has something for you. Like what you really want, spirit has for you. New hair, Neil hair is just receding. That's all. You have a Leo moon. Interesting. Do you know your rising sign? Have I ever met Leo moon people? I don't meet too many Leo moon people. But you remember when I told you, Tiffany, that you are a person that's just naturally happy? I was seeing it as like a huge smiley face, but now that you're telling me you're a Leo moon, I feel like you're also a person that naturally shines, which probably explains, or which probably also makes sense as to why I saw people holding back from you. It could not be jealousy. Sometimes people probably already think that you might know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could tell Tiffany this, but she probably already knows this about herself, like compliments and stuff like that. But you're a Sun and Venus Taurus. Nice. That means that you're the way that you express yourself to people that you care about might be very Taurus coded then. You're looking for a wife? Is Neil still in the chat? Because he got quiet on his reading. Somebody said you're a white witch. I know what people mean by that. I don't necessarily consider myself a witch, though. Let me take a sip of water. So, yeah. Tiffany, it would be interesting if you did know your rising sign, though. Because then it explains how you show up to other people. And, if you meet a guy, I just assume that you're straight. I'm sorry about that. But when you meet somebody that you're in a relationship with, you could always look at both of you guys' charts to see how compatible you guys are astrologically. Haha, Dookie, I'm 36. Neil not trying to hear that balding talk. I didn't look down at Neil's reading yet. He really is nervous about his reading, y'all. I don't know that person, no. You guys, Neil is genuinely nervous about his reading because I haven't looked down yet. He said, haha, I am. Like, could you imagine? Like, I'm in his energy right now. Like, the reading is right here. I still haven't even glanced down even in the slightest to look at it. Like, I'm nervous. Okay, Neil, you ready? Let's go. Let's go. Neil. Neil, do you have ADHD or something like that? You really are a Gemini, huh? Neil, sometimes as confusing and chaotic your mind is, sometimes you're not actually tied up in the chaos of it. Sometimes you're on the outside just observing it. Like, are you a person that observes a lot? Like, I don't know if it's like you have habits where you're like maybe watching this live stream and observing interactions. Do you observe in your life? Do you find yourself observing people's dynamics? Like, you're at work and then you're observing drama at work. Like, you're not really a part of it. You can pinpoint different aspects of it, but you are kind of like, he said, I do be people watching. My favorite hobby. How you find my rising sign? I thought it was Taurus. So to find your sun moon rising, go to I like to use astro-charts, and then you type in your date of birth time. So if you know your date of birth time, it helps you find your rising sign. If you don't know your date of birth time, your rising sign will not be accurate. It might not be accurate. Because typically when you don't have a time, it generates to 12 p.m., I think it is. And each hour in the day, the rising sign changes. I believe it's an hour. That's me all the way. I observe a lot. It's interesting because I mean, maybe everybody's here and you guys are all to some extent kindred spirits, so this could be a collective reading, even though I'm focusing on one. Yes, I know my birth date and time. Okay, if you pull up like a birth chart generator, you can put in your information and then you'll be able to get your rising sign. Tune said, Taurus gang, I told him not to mess with them, Jules. Your lovely golden skin, what a delight. Welcome to the live. Hi, Jesus Saves. Out of everything I love, my kid. Okay, so let's go back to Neil. So Neil, let me see what else I'm seeing here. I'm seeing something about I'm seeing some of your past energy here, is what it looks like. I'm seeing past energy, Neil. For some reason, I'm not sure if I'm picking up on this accurately, but something about a father, some type of dynamic with your father. I don't know if you felt like your father wasn't always there, or if you as a father is concerned, like if you being a father would concern you. She said, okay, beautiful. Do you save your lives? Yes, so you'll be able to come back to this live stream and see it. I don't know if this is accurately, because then I see you with a fatherly figure or some type of fatherly figure here. Did you look at your mom as being somebody who had that role or something? I don't know. No dad. Okay, so I am picking this up correctly. Okay, I'm seeing a chair here. Why did I hear practicing handwriting? He said true. He said, my baby mama hate me. I was seeing a woman figure here. I ain't gonna lie. I am seeing a woman figure here. I see her with a child. I actually see 3 children here. I see 3 children and one that's not here yet. What's up with that? How many kids do you have currently? Because I definitely see 1, 2, 3. One already looks like a baby. I have shit writing I had to practice. I see somebody practice. I see somebody sitting down practicing handwriting. Like, I'm seeing a lot of I'm seeing your past energy and then your present energies up top. What the fuck? I'm tripping too. So you have 2 kids. I'm not gonna lie. I see one that could be coming. So you might have a third. You might have a third baby. Okay, I heard positive and sweet spirit for you. Oh, thank you. Then you saw a beach. Tiffany, I was seeing beaches in your reading too. I just never said it. I just said you might vacation somewhere. Are you going to the beach soon? So this morning when I woke up, I said, it's so beautiful out. I said, I should go out into nature. I said, maybe I should go to the beach. Sorry, I know you're doing a reading, but I had to ask. I literally was thinking about going to the beach. Also, I just live by a beach. Good morning. How are you doing today? God bless you and your family. I got a scripture for you today. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. God bless you. Thank you for that, Kevin. I love that verse. Oh my God, I knew it. I don't wear condoms. I'm not gonna lie though. It's like you have a baby that's like that might come through. It might come through, but I hate to say it, but I did see a baby that was trying to come through but didn't come through. So I don't know if that was a previous experience that you had with somebody where it didn't there was conception, there was growth, but no actual, I don't know, something like that. You experienced something like that, like you know what I'm saying, like the process of a baby, but there's no baby type vibe. Wow, really? Okay, I see. This is what I mean. I feel like I go crazy with random messages, but I'm very in tune with your energy. No lie, it's very calming. My energy is calming. Tiffany, I be up here and they be thinking I'm so angry. Sometimes I get irritated. So, but I think overall my energy might be calm. At least I'm told that a lot. Julie, you need to. I think it's the peace. Like overall, I think I'm mostly at peace. Jewel needs to practice her handwriting. This is unacceptable. Where I'm from Virginia. Okay, so let's see. Neil, I see you might kiss somebody soon, or I just see the relationship dynamic between you and somebody. Okay. Anything else? I see that you love somebody's physique. Mad abortions and plan Bs, F me. Okay, because I'm not gonna lie, I saw it. And that probably is the reason why the baby's not here yet. But I'm not gonna lie, I strongly see two kids. No lie, I felt it immediately when I tuned to your channel. Very calming energy. Okay. It's kind of interesting to get read myself because I don't know. Maybe I should ask to see if people could read me better. I mean, more, rather. Neil, I see two kids, but I see the third one's not really with it. I love my girl Booty. Neil, did I tell you this already? Because I was about to say, I see you love, I'm seeing the booty. I really wish there's a way I could show you guys this. Let me see if there's a way I can show you what I'm looking at. Well, where's the booty? Where's the booty? Y'all see this? Do y'all see this as Ash? Am I tripping? That's a booty. That's a booty right here. Let me show you the babies. Okay? So this right here, I'm seeing this as a person's figure. I'm sorry, I'm seeing this as a person. And then this is two kids. One kid is a little bit older than the second kid. And then this right here is a baby that I think you're going to have. I think you're going to have this baby, but you see how this baby is off to the side from these two kids right here? Also, this right here was the baby that's trying to come through that didn't get to come through. Okay, anything else for Neil? Heart-shaped and all that. Let me see if there's anything else I could say to Neil. Neil, I feel like in your adult years, you decided to discover more about yourself is what I'm seeing it like. Okay, somebody said, let me see your booty. Show us 180 like in real life. I feel like the older you have gotten, Neil, the more that you have discovered more about yourself. I take it from just growing up, like life experiences, of course. So, I think it helps you make sense of your past. And if you don't look at it like that, then you're going to probably enter a journey where you start to make sense of some things in your past. I feel like you don't focus that much on your past, but your past absolutely comes with you, it seems like. Like, you don't focus, I don't see you focusing it on it. Like, I don't see it necessarily affecting you per se. I just see it there. Wow, I'm seeing a young boy with his dad at the beach, and then you strike up a convo. Not sure if you're single, but he may like you. You're seeing a young boy with his dad at the beach, but he may like you. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Please let me know if this happens. Really? How young is this boy? the boy is not gonna talk to me. It's his daddy, right? Let me stop. Let me stop. It's not gonna be the young boy, or is it the daddy? Which one? The boy or the daddy? Um, you still 17, 10, 70. What's that mean? True. I don't care about my past, but it does haunt me for my future. I feel like it's like you bring your past with you, even though you don't necessarily focus on it that much. Like, it's not a super strong energy, but it's definitely there with you. That's not always a bad thing, but I feel like, I don't know if it's always a bad thing. I'm seeing lots of booty here. I'm seeing lots of booty. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Sometimes I see a lot of mental confusion at times. Okay, your age, you still used to say, oh yeah, 1051. This is random. Yes, of course, it's the dad. LOL. Boy looks 4, but I'm seeing a dark male. Tiffany, I know who you seeing. No, Tiffany, I know who you're seeing, by the way. I'm gonna tell you how on point you are. Let me read this again. I'm seeing a young boy with his dad at the beach, and then you strike up a combo. You might actually be picking up on something that hasn't happened yet. However, I wonder, because it's so similar to something else. How you think I found you? He said, true, that's all I care about, not gonna lie. Yeah, she said, why am I seeing this? So Tiffany, I don't know if you also are picking up on a past event. However, I have recently been with a person at the beach, and they had a young kid. And the one that's a dark male, I recently was at the beach with him, like a few weeks ago. 1051, laugh my ass off, funny as hell. I wish here the live when you were in the car with your friend. She was getting the bud for extra long. Do you remember that? Nathan, I do remember you being on that live. And guess what? Me and her aren't cool no more. Me and her stopped being cool like 2 weeks ago or a week ago now. No, Tiffany, I'm so serious. I recently was at the beach a few weeks ago with a guy, a dark-skinned male. Like, he's definitely darker than me. And he has a son, and his son is older now, but I always remember, like, whenever I think about his son, I always think about his son when he was very, very small, like 4 years old. So, like, in my mind, he's always 4 years old, even though he's probably like 8, 12 now. So, yeah. Pat told us on who cradle Robin. So, yeah. Her lost? I would think so, too. It was unfortunate, but I don't know. I do, but I didn't meet him at the beach, though, ironically. But we recently was at the beach together. So, I was thinking about going to the beach at some point. Maybe I still might have that experience, though, Tiffany. Sometimes that happens. So let's finish Neil's reading here. Anything else? I'm just seeing a lot of self-discovery. I see that sometimes you have a lot of confusion. I'm seeing like confusion a lot to do with relationships more than anything at times. Like, should I stay? Should I go? Sometimes you want to do the right things. Sometimes you're not sure about when you should speak up or not. Neo is what I'm seeing. Sometimes you get a little choked up when it comes to, not necessarily choked up as in about to cry, but like kind of like choked out from saying something. I don't know what that's about. I don't get the violence aspect of saying that expression, that term of expression I use. I don't get the violence aspect of saying being choked, but kind of just like restraint abruptly. That's my whole thing. 1 foot out the door. I always see, I keep seeing messages. I keep getting messages. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? And then sometimes you want to do things for somebody else, like the kids. Something like that. I think this has to do with your dynamic with your baby mother. Spirit is saying that you are a good father. Okay. I'm hearing somebody say he tries. I need a nap now. Okay. So this is what I got for you, Neil. I'm going to end it right here. Okay. I'm going to write your name. Neil. Baron. Neil Baron. So this is your reading right here, if you care to have a picture of it or something. So there you go. Let me read her. Crazy, I heard deja vu. So I guess it's going based on what you just described, but it would bring a lot of happiness to you. I hear a lot of laughs. Oh, also, Tiffany, I get a lot of deja vu. That was on point, not gonna lie. I'm happy you liked it. That doesn't seem past. It was clear picture, so I feel like it may happen soon, but when you least expect it. Yo, I can share this with you. This morning, I was getting so many random messages about love, and I've been blowing it off. Like, Spirit knows that I'm laughing at Spirit for giving me love messages. I'm like, okay, now. So, it's funny that you're saying this because I feel like it's part of it. How you break your nail, girl? So last night I had broke my nail. I broke 2 nails last night. It was this one because I repaired it. I repaired it this morning. It was this one, and my thumbnail keeps popping off. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like my thumbnail might pop off again. I didn't really secure it that well. I just super glued it back on like a press on. Too bad you're so far away, love. Aw. Good afternoon, beautiful Julrae. Hi. Yo, what's your Insta, baby? I'm from New York. So, boyfriend no do nail. So, I don't really have it. I have an Instagram, but it looks inactive. My Instagram is JULRAE. I let them age for a year. It's fine. I wish you were here with me, my love. I'm very lonely, love. Welcome to the live. We can spend time together while we're here on the live. How do you guys think about that? So yeah. But Tiffany, I say that to say, I don't know if it's necessarily like super, super love, but I think it's just good times with good people and good energy. Yeah, I'm getting love messages too about me saying soulmate coming. I keep hearing it, but I have not found true love yet. Tiffany, I'm gonna have to connect to you. Tiffany, we're gonna have to stay connected after this reading. Jewel don't ever realize we talking about her farts. Why are y'all talking about pooting? I let them age for a year. It's fine, poots. I might have a buyer too. What years from these? Why are y'all talking about poots? There's a kind of butt area. I gather all the farts from Jewel. She farts when she sleeps. Y'all are crazy. Wow, that's so beautiful. You're by the beach. Yes, yeah, so serious. Beautiful reading. She actually knows. Brenda, I agree. Yes, I would love to stay connected to you. Your energy is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, Tiffany. Let me share this with you too. This is so ironic. So so recently, like sometimes I watch like when people put out like readings on YouTube. Sometimes I watch random people's readings on YouTube, but I don't always feel like I completely connect with all of them, like a lot of them actually. And so last night, there is a reader that does readings, and she's the only person that has been so far picking up on things that's to come. Like there's a lot of people who do readings, and it always feels like they're reading an energy that I'm already aware of. So it doesn't ever make me feel like I'm always getting like a future forward message. But there is a reader who does give me that. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because last night when I got home and I ended my live, I went to see if that lady does personal readings. And I was going, like, I normally don't book with people to get readings done for some reason. I kind of have bad experiences from that I talked about on my channel. But I went to her website and I sent her an email so that way I can get a reading done. Didn't think anything of it, fell asleep, woke up this morning. And this is partly why I've been laughing at the messages I received today, because I was like, I'm kind of like, okay, like thinking the same thing. So the fact that you showed up here and you're giving me an accurate, seemingly accurate reading is kind of crazy in the best way possible. Like, because it's like spirit confunneled. I'm making up words, I think. But spirit conspired to have this happen, it seems. Yes, I would love to stay connected to your energy. It's so beautiful. Aw, Tiffany, we should stay connected on socials. Like, what's the best way that I can connect with you back? It's just because your main finger doing all the movements. Huh? That's why it keeps breaking up, probably. Be free in the name of Jesus. Go, let go of satanic practices. Amen. Long nails, how you wipe your ass though. I have a whole live stream video explaining it. I can get you connected to that stream. New York is a big city. Where you from? I'm from Virginia, you guys. What part of New York you from? Big 34. So yeah. Did I flick your being today? What does that mean? Oh, I see what you're trying to say. Disgusting Dan. Dirty Dan. Do you guys see Dirty Dan in the comments? Tiffany, what's your social so I can connect with you? I'm more active. I feel like I can talk with you on TikTok if you have TikTok. Because that's probably like my most active app that I use is TikTok, really. Like, I do have a Twitter. I don't use it that often. I do have a YouTube, and I just check certain things up there. So, I mean, not a YouTube, but Instagram. But my Instagram's not a super active Instagram. So, like, I might not get messages up there for long. Hi, James. Hi. Pat can vouch for what I'm saying. Jewel uses farts as Narcan when she passed out in the sweatshop. So, it helps give you a boost. You just got a dose yesterday. You're in Virginia. What part of Virginia, Trenton? Sorry about that. I feel like my allergies is going crazy. Sorry that I was giving you an intuitive reading while you're giving another reading. It's okay, girl. But I felt your energy. Then all of a sudden, I saw a beach with a guy and a young boy. It's so crazy how you're sharing me. Similar things. So on your reading, Tiffany, I definitely saw you at the beach too. But I wasn't sure if I would, like, you know how intuitive messages can be. So instead of me just saying it directly, I also saw you relaxing though. You don't have a TikTok? Okay. So follow me on Instagram. Send me a DM on Instagram. My Instagram is Julraerae. It's a very new Instagram. I lost my old Instagram. I'm banned from Instagram. So the feds can't know. Well, they, like, what could they do? So that's my Instagram, girl. Hello. Greetings from Germany. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my screen. Welcome to the live. Hopefully you like it here. Make sure you guys double tap the live stream. Subscribe to the channel. I definitely appreciate it all. Is that your name? My Instagram name is Julrae. So my live stream, my channels is Julrae Julrae and Julrae Official. It's spelled Julrae. Jewel, you dropped something, pick it up. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy tonight. So my Instagram's gonna look very fresh. It's no pictures. It's a picture of me as a Bratz doll. That's how you're gonna find it. I probably have like a few followers. I probably am only following like 3 people, I think, so far. She said, okay, I'm not on Instagram like that, but I will follow you. Okay, cool. I'm not on Instagram like that either, but at least we'll have like a basis point so we can stay connected in that way, through social media rather. We don't have to stay connected energy-wise necessarily, you know. I feel like I had to say it like that, but. Jay's Brian, welcome to the live. It's the morning, girl. It's 12:52 p.m. where I'm at, so afternoon, everybody. I just find it a pleasure and blessing coming on here to see your beautiful self saying my name. And you're funny. She said yes, absolutely. Okay, awesome. Tiffany, I'll check especially when I get off of the live stream, and I'll follow you back and I'll get back to you in your message. Hi, my pretty. Hi. You want to connect with me? So yeah. That was so cool. You guys, James is being nice to me. He said you look beautiful today. Thanks, James. Jewel, who do you think will win in a cage match? Me or Toon? Sorry, y'all. I'm burping. Well, Toon is a Detroit nigga that has survived getting shot 6 times. Pat is allegedly a white boy that's living in Atlanta, which means he from the trenches. So 2 trench babies in a cage fight, I don't like what? I'm in fear. I'm in fear. I don't even know if both. I don't think either one of y'all gonna survive. It's gonna be irreparable. It was gonna be terrible damages done. James, please help the man of culture. Absolutely, I love this. This was so cool. This was like, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't sure how the direction of the live stream was gonna go tonight. I mean, this morning, but Spirit kept on telling me to start my morning and go live with you guys. And I was gonna take you guys with me out in nature, but I just hesitated. So that's interesting. Pat, that's wild. Pat not built like that. You have a very sexy body. You're an actress? Sorry, you guys. I'm not an actress. I could probably act, though. You're from South Trinidad. I really like your vibes. It's so exciting. So are you, my friends. Interesting, amazing, adorable. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me pin James's comment of him saying you look beautiful today, because he's being sweet all of a sudden. Somebody said Atlanta with the rainbow emojis. Yeah, twin, Javai, twin. That's how they talk to me. I mean, in my mind. If I like it here or not truly depends on how you'll treat me. Most important to know, what snacks are here for your guests? So the snacks for the live for the guests is I have a charcuterie board with some club crackers, because I low-key love club crackers. So you guys can help yourselves with that. There's some fruits, so hopefully you guys like grapes. Grapes, cantaloupe, pineapple, mango. Want to make sure I had the right person. Okay, cool. Okay, I just followed you. Hope it's the right dude. I don't have any posts up yet. No, so that's me. I work out every day, Neo. Pat, this your workout day. Do I want to have kids? Maybe a bit. So like, y'all, last night I randomly, was it this morning? I think this morning, I randomly was thinking about kids and having kids. Like, I'm trying to remember the train of thought that I had, because it's not like me thinking like, oh, I want to meet a man and have his kid. It wasn't like that necessarily, but for some reason I was thinking that I was going to get on live and tell you guys that I might have a kid someday. I don't know. It's weird. I'm in great shape right now. Don't listen to them, you. It depends on how tall Pat is. Pat, how tall are you? Because I think Toon is like medium height. Toon looks like he's short even if he's tall. Cool. You can be a housewife, I guess. You have a nice butt, pretty girl. Do you even have a man? That's the first step, I guess. Like, I'm pretty confident there's people who are interested in me. 6'2" is medium height for real. Toon like a foot shorter than me. Okay. I'm pretty sure people can be interested in you, but it doesn't always mean that's the person that you would want to have a future and a baby with. That's a real question, because like, why you don't have kids? I just don't. To be honest, none of my immediate siblings have kids. Like, my older sister has kids, but she's passed away. You're definitely going to be a boy mom. You heard boy? If I have a son, hold on. Let me look at my toes. Okay. If I have a son, I might be a boy mom a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to be a stereotypical one, but I just feel like I would love my son if I had one. But to be honest, every time I think about me having kids, I always have thought about it being a girl. When I was very young, I used to say, I'm sharing too much. What's wrong with your toes? Let me see. They don't make people like that tall in Detroit. He said, I'm 6'1.75. Pat, I'm 6.3, bro. Do I do a lot of squats? James, I'm not planning to. Oh, James, you just made me remember why I thought about kids. So James just texted me that he said, I bet my money is going to be Doug. So this morning I got a random message that Doug would want to get me to have a baby with me. I said, what the freak? That's why I thought about kids. So like I randomly got a message today, this morning, that Doug would want to have a kid with me. I said, what the heck? I said, that's news to me. So, and that he probably, I can't say that. I can't say that. Them hips ready for 3 babies. Let us see the yacht. It's the girl with the beautiful, stop. TMT, the thinking man, what's good with ya? Sure, Toonsky, I love your ass, beautiful. You guys are crazy today. How did you guys feel about the live today so far? I'm 6.6 when I'm standing for Jewel. That was actually cool. No more than 2 kids, I heard. That's always what I told myself. Like when people ask me how many kids I want, I would say maybe 1, but then they might want a sibling, so no more than 2. I said my limit for real might be 3 of like coming out of me, but I'm kind of scared to have a baby, y'all. I'm kind of nervous to have a baby. You perfect with all the fruity flavors of my favorite fruit, natural sweetness, healthy, Mother Nature, natural creation, yes. Babe, why you haven't big hole in your pants? Julian, enough with the hole in the pants stuff. I don't have a hole in my pants. You unsubscribed and disliked. Okay, you can't, you know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. You guys aren't bots. The hole just for us. I have that, baby. You like my outfit? Thanks, Benjamin. I feel like this my live now. What the freak? You not from the hood. No babies yet. Oh, wow. I bet my money Drake. So James thinks that I'm going to have a baby with either Doug or Drake. Random. The drawing reading was something different. Never got that done before. Interesting. Interesting. So, to be fair, I never had somebody do I kind of consider this like a line reading for some reason. Like I kind of consider it lines in my mind. I can show you my process if you care to know that, Tiffany. Like when I DM you, I could, if you care to know that, I could. Maybe you got it down packed, so I don't want to like be doing too much right now, but yeah, where your kid at so you can claim the hood for real. Just kidding. I can offer 1/2 Puerto Rican and 1/2 black DNA. Why am I scared to have children? I don't like surgery, and in my mind having a baby is like going through surgery, like to some extent. Like sometimes I do not like cramps. Like sometimes your monthly cramping is a lot for me, so in my mind I'm kind of nervous of that part of the process. And then too, like, it's just a lot. I feel like pregnancy is a more serious thing in my mind than what people typically talk about it like. Like I feel like people have babies and it's just like nothing for them. For me, it always seems super intense in my mind. Like I'm gonna go through the mood swings and the food cravings. Hopefully I'm like me and the man work out, because you can't ever really completely, you need a baby with dirt. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a lot. I feel like it's not so simple to me in my mind. She throws up cramp in the hood. If you're pregnant, no more cramps for a while until the big kahuna comes. You're gonna have no cramps, but you still might be uncomfortable. Like sometimes the babies be making you uncomfortable, or they bring you kicks and all kind of stuff, and then the big thing happens at the end. Oh, this is another reason why I was thinking about babies. I saw a gender reveal video. It was like a compilation. It was a compilation of gender reveals. And I had said to myself, I said, what if I did a gender reveal, but it wasn't for a baby? I'm already excited to see you. My best advice, they say, if you hold your breath for 10 minutes, you'll get closer to God. Do I like babies or only the initiation? I think I'm pretty good with kids. Like people, I have always heard people say that I would be a good mother. I heard easy pregnancy, so it may go smoother than you think. I love this for you. Oh, that might make me cry. That might make me cry tears of joy for my future self. You need to have a baby. Dirk a millionaire. James, that's not even realistic for many reasons, especially because isn't he locked up? But if I hold my breath, I can't inhale Jewel farts. You guys are having a very crazy conversation over there. Tiffany, that is amazing. Okay, hopefully this stays in place. But yeah, so I guess now that I know this, I'm gonna go ahead and get pregnant, y'all. NBA young boy. Why are you mentioning married men? I don't have children. I'm 41. You're 41. Tiffany, your energy does not give me 41. I thought that your energy gives me you're like 26 at the oldest. Like, I'm getting your energy and I'm reading it as like 23 to 26. Amazing. I don't have children. I'm 41, but I work in education, so I have hundreds of babies. I can see that. I can see that. That is so cool. Somebody said, "Don't get pregnant again." Again, what you mean by that? But yeah, Tiffany, you're really good. You're really good at this. And you don't use anything, do you? Cause like, to be honest, this right here was just like a good. I like the roadmaps. I like the roadmaps of what you can use as a tool. I need a man that's a millionaire. I agree, James. James, I agree with you on that for sure. When can I take you on a date? You guys, I might wrap up the live stream only because we've been up here for how long? I think we started the live around 10 and it's 1 o'clock p.m. where I'm at. So a few hours now. Jewel pays us in farts for being moderators. Please, can I get a reading? Lorena, I can do your reading when I get back on the live. I might take a pause. I'm so serious. I'm not just telling you these things to make you feel good. I'm getting spiritual downloads. It's gotten stronger. Tiffany, you don't even know. You probably do know. In my mind, I literally did this automatic thing where I said to myself, like, I didn't necessarily say you're just saying these things, but I kind of like had a little bit of the disposition of it. Like, kind of like, oh, well, you know, I don't know. It had nothing to do with you per se. It just was my disposition about the reading. Like, maybe she's just saying it's going to be an easy pregnancy. That's what I said in my head. That's what I said in my head just now. I said, maybe she's just saying it was going to be an easy pregnancy. You need a millionaire who have a Lamborghini. I agree, James. Maybe I'm a manifest it. Thank you. And when you get back on live. So today was a very spontaneous live stream. So somebody said, what's an easy pregnancy? Where you have little complications, like random things happen. So what's 9 plus 10? 21? No, you stupid. No, I'm not. Do you guys know that, Vine? So I cannot promise you exactly when I'm gonna get on live and do the readings. I can try to get on live a little bit later today at some point before my late night live. So I go live my time in the night, and hopefully we can keep up on that schedule. I gave you fake socials, so check the description box, you guys, and check my channel and go to the links to be able to connect with me. Really, geez, 23, 26. Oh man, my 20s were the worst. LOL, I was so depressed. These young children keep me young, but I also love to have fun, to dance, and enjoy myself outside of work. Okay, maybe that's what Tiffany, I did see like in the, like when I was reading your energy, a part of me was reading your energy at that time frame too. Not to say that it couldn't resonate at now. I just see that after different storms in your life, you're able to like relax. So that's what I was seeing. And storms can be all kinds of miscellaneous conflicts with people and stuff. We're not trauma dumping in the chat, but we are reading energy. Jewel, what's your social security number? 911. You know I'm one of the first people on earth. So like, I'm playing. You're so sweet. Y'all are sweet back. Y'all are sweet. When y'all recognize that I'm sweet, I feel like y'all be sweet. When will you read the Bible verse with the glass of red wine? If you guys want me to do those types of things, we can make it happen. So make sure you guys have the post notification bell on when I get on live. I am going to end this live right now, and I'm going to hopefully enjoy my day. Do you guys remember last night I got invited to a girl's birthday party? Tiffany, are you still here, girl? Maybe I'm not going to ask you that. Maybe I'm not going to ask you that. But a part of me is hesitating on meeting new people. Like, I kind of want to go to that lady's birthday party, her daughter's birthday party, because they were so pleasant with me. But I'm hesitating on if I should go, y'all. I'm nervous. A lot of times I do spontaneous things, and then I get met with a spontaneous conflict in the past. You're not getting off live like I said. Stop. Really? No, I would never tell you something to make you feel better. It's coming from the truth in my downloads. Thank you. Ask you? Okay, I'll ask. Spirit wanted me to make sure that we both agree on me asking you this. So Tiffany, I met somebody at a bar last night. It's an older woman and her daughter. The daughter's birthday, mind you, we're all in the bar, so we all can drink, right? So the daughter, her birthday is today, and she's having a birthday party. I want to go for the experience, socializing, meeting new people, but I have been burnt by connecting with new people and just friends in general. So I'm like nervous, and I don't know if I have a good grasp on if I should go and how to trust my intuition on if I'm just having past hurt, trauma, or experience getting in the way of me making a clear decision. So what do you think? What do you think? Should I go? Your outfit is beautiful. Thank you, guys. You apologize to your friend. James, no, I didn't apologize to somebody like that. So I guess my thing is this. Will it be a good turnout if I were to, like, let's say all the things line up and I actually do go? Because, you know, all kinds of things can come up. Do you think I would enjoy myself? Like, have fun? I don't know why I'm whispering like that, but do you think? I really don't know. I'm, like, kind of nervous to meet people and hang out with people. I jokingly think that she's a mafia wife or mob boss because she physically looks like she puts money into her looks. So she looks like, you know, so yeah. Somebody had said she's probably old money. I was like, okay, maybe. They're from Miami, is what they told me. Lou says a goose don't get me started. Thanks for the encouragement. I have a wonderful weekend and be safe and stay blessed with your friends and family too. Yourself, please take care. Thank you. I want everybody on the live stream. Hopefully you guys can take care as well, and hopefully we meet up with each other again. If you guys are my morning crew, I can start trying to get on in the mornings to meet with you guys here. But for everybody who's just a returning viewer, welcome to live. Why not? She's your friend. James, I don't think those girls was really ever my friend, to be honest. So that's another reason why I wouldn't apologize to somebody like that. Especially, why am I apologizing? How old am I? 1,051 years old. So yeah, I'm just holding off just to see if Tiffany gets anything out of it. Somebody said she's 15, bro. Why am I hearing don't do it? It's not to prevent you from meeting new people, but it could be the people that she's around may not be your liking. I heard off to the distance. Tiffany, you might confirm something for me because I keep hearing not to go either. But I also was hearing that I might enjoy myself with them. Same message, I guess. Because I was thinking that they might be okay, but I'm not sure about the people that they might be around. So, okay. Tell your husband I apologize for crossing that line, but you was fine as fuck, baby. Who's my husband? Who my husband? Jewel, what should I put on the grill today? Throw some ribs up there for sure. I got the taste for ribs. Last weekend I threw some food on the grill. I had some steak. That steak was so good. I want that steak right now. Throw some ribs, throw some steak, throw some chicken up there. What else? That's what I want. How the hell James got number 2 and he barely talked? Ribs and grilled chicken. Ooh, I want that now. That sounds so freaking tasty. James does barely talk. Let's go get some steak tacos. Okay. I might do that later. I might give you some steak tacos. Julrae needs that steak, ribs, chicken, and lobster. Ooh, yeah. I like that. I like that. Ribs definitely going on there. Put some baby back ribs. Which could mean if you do decide to go, I see you with a drink by yourself, but you're off to the side. So I'm not letting you know not to go. But if you do, I heard making the most out of it. True. That's probably what I would eventually do. Like last night when I went to the bar by myself, it was the same situation. I was off to the side and I actually sparked up the conversation with them. And they just invited me. So I always find myself kind of in that predicament. Peeping in the morning, been in it. What that mean, James? You love tacos? Me too. Because he better than you too. That's crazy. So yeah. Wait, I forget. I'm thinking of grilling some asparagus and chicken breast. That sounds tasty good. That sounds really good. I'm always solo dating. Yeah. So last night I went out to the bar just because I was kind of bored and I kind of wanted to go out, but I didn't necessarily know where exactly I wanted to go. So I just went to a bar that I knew I liked the food because that's what I did. I ate some food. I met different people. I was thinking of making shrimp tacos too. I was thinking about shrimp too. Like, shrimp seems like it was gonna be good too. She looks amazing this morning. How early did you wake up? I've been awake since probably like, I feel like I woke up around 5 a.m. I woke up early and I text James back. So James can tell you when I woke up. And I think it was 5 a.m. So, sexy, hot, but classy and stylish. With all respect, I think I'm missing you already. Hugs and kisses towards you. Okay, my lovely friend, respects. Same to you. So yeah, shrimp tacos sounds like it'll be good too. So yeah, I'm getting hungry. Maybe that's why I'm about to end the live. Look, I'm so happy that you guys was able to join me tonight on my live, or this morning, this afternoon now. You're crying. Welcome back, Aiden. How are you? You're beautiful. Thanks, Tiffany. Tiffany, you're beautiful too. I appreciate you giving me the reading. I don't know if I'm going to still see them tonight, but it would have been something to do, similar to last night when I stepped out the house. It was just something to do. I didn't enjoy myself a whole lot. I didn't enjoy myself like a whole lot last night out. But I did meet a few different people that seemingly are cool. So I'm so glad I met you. Let's continue to stay in touch. Yes, Tiffany, let's stay in touch. I definitely set an intention earlier this morning. Do I have something in my teeth? Yeah. I definitely set an intention earlier this morning that I would connect with high vibrational people and something else, high vibrational experiences, things like that. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no jaw. So yeah, love to you guys. Thank you for joining the live stream with me. Set your bell notifications. I'm a little bit of everything. Okay, so I just want to let you guys know that. So this is your warning. I'm a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, I have a good heart. I'm having a shower. I'm going to bring you though. Go to get some food. That is Cherise. Welcome back. I think I'm going to do that. I feel like if you do go, honestly, I feel like you would feel like you're by yourself, if that makes sense. I definitely understand. Toon talking some don't leave the live. Shout out to Toon for the super sticker. I know what you mean by I would feel like I'm by myself, because even if somebody, like if the host and the main attention of a party invites you and you're new, unless you find ways to interact with everybody there, like you probably are going to feel like that. You're going to get some wine. Ooh. So I definitely feel you. Shout out to Brandon for the gift. James talking about something I look like hey a little bit. Really, James? So yeah, I definitely get what you mean. Also, I don't know what type of birthday party this is. Like, is this a turn-up birthday party? Am I going to be around her family? Like, there's a lot of factors that I think could make me feel like I'm by myself. But I also heard jealousy. Ooh. You know, and that's the thing that I try to avoid from people too. Like, sometimes like people can treat you different, and yeah. So I'll be careful. I'll be careful. I might not go. I might not go. But I might still text her and tell her happy birthday. I still might text her and text her like happy birthday or something. So I might not go. Jewel about to join the Miami Mafia. So yeah. If I had somebody around me to go with me, I would bring them. You're doing laundry right now? Okay. Happy folding. Jewel, if I was water in a desert, would you drink me? What the freak? Tiffany, do you sense the jealousy on them or the people around them? Do you have a sequin top? I saw something flashy. I don't necessarily, I wasn't planning on wearing a sequin shirt. However, I think I know why you picked up on that in particular. But sometimes I fear that I'm a little bit flashy. Do I support polygamy? I feel like if it works out for people, then maybe it works out for them. Do I support it necessarily? Not really. And you know what? I think it's easy sometimes to for some people to confuse dating different people with polygamy. Like if you're getting to know different people, which is considered, that's actually the basis of dating, getting to know different people, not necessarily going all the way, but if you're dating, that's not the same energy really as polygamy. That's how I feel. But I think some people confuse it with each other. Like getting to know multiple people. I think sometimes people confuse that with polygamy. Polygamy is when you're in a relationship with you're in one you're actually low-key in one relationship with multiple people. Do I support tunagamy? What the freak? Go out, have fun, you never know. Whose birthday party is it? So last night I went to the bar, I went to a random bar, and I made a funny joke towards this lady. She looks very expensive. Cause like you can tell when somebody has work done. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing always. When I saw her in my being lit, I had a few drinks. So like I could tell that her face was done. She had glass skin, like really good looking skin. And she just looked she looked like she was from Miami, like, to be honest. They're both, I don't know what descent that they are, but they were both like, it's more so people think you're beautiful and how you dress. You know how women hate, yeah. I just like when I walk in the room, no lie, everyone carry myself with confidence, and women in particular pick up on that. Yeah, and I feel like that right away energy can make people send negativity towards you. So, or it can make them not really want to get to know you. Like, you know, like you show up and you're like, hey, they're like, hey. And then they kind of leave you hanging in a way. Like, they don't really put in that work or whatever. I don't do that to people necessarily, but I have witnessed seeing people do those types of things. So yeah, I don't know what descent they looked. Like, she kind of gave me a vibe that she was kind of Asian, but then her daughter looked like she was more so like white. And so, yeah. I can't remember though. In my mind, she was like Italian, white, Greek, something like that. And the mom was kind of like, she looked kind of Asian to me or something. Some type of Spanish or Filipino. Filipino probably is the best description. So yeah. Pat, mind your business. Stay out of grown folk conversation. Hey. So yeah. Go change your diaper too. I'm surprised you guys have been keeping me up on the live stream. So I am about to end the live. You thought they were Cubans? They kind of did give a Cuban vibe too. So wait, did I show you guys them? Did I show the live stream them? Because I think I did. I gotta go back. You're gonna deduct of your fart. I think I did show them on the live stream because I think I showed them that I was live streaming. But yeah. Also, I don't want to show up to that girl birthday party and steal attention from her. Take Doug, James, no. I don't, like, every time I hang out, yeah, you saw them on the rewatch. Okay. Every time I hang out with Doug, I have fun while I'm hanging out with Doug. But after I stop hanging out with Doug, like the next day or two, I feel like I don't know if I like Doug. I don't know if he does stuff. I don't like Doug's ways. I probably said enough. Sometimes Doug do things that I don't always like. It doesn't work all the way with my personality. But it doesn't mean that I completely hate Doug. I just don't think I like that. So it makes me wonder if I don't like him. But me and him together in the same room, same time, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. That's just kind of how I feel about it. You are the party. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I go to this lady's, she don't know me, I show it to her birthday party live streaming. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Like, I don't know their actual vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Could you imagine you invite somebody to your birthday, they come alone with 2 cameras. They come alone with 2 cameras on the live stream. Hey, you guys, shout out to the you. Thanks for the gift. You're like, what the hell? And then you end up sitting in the corner. Of course. They don't even know what to make of that. Lost my train of thought. Can I hop on yours? Like, in my mind, I don't know. I don't want to be offensive, you know? Potentially. They give me a chance to fuck. If someone showed up to my party streaming, I would think I'm being pranked. Exactly. Yes, I'm still hearing no for you in regards to the party. Okay, to be honest, this morning I was thinking I might not go. Part of the reason why I pulled out the cards tonight or this morning was because I also was going to eventually ask, but now I don't necessarily have to. But yeah, could you imagine? Why do I hate you? I don't know you. But yeah, you just invite somebody to your party. Come out to my party. And they show up with 2 cameras. Hey, live, I'm at the party. It could be an interesting experience if they're not used to that. So yeah, I probably won't go to the birthday party today. I feel like I have been convinced enough. You might need a partner, Doug. That's interesting. I wonder if I should bring a +1 if I did go. I probably am not going to go, though. I think their party is a ways around the city, too. You saying you like the time with Doug, but you still might not F with him in every girl's personal problem. Yes. So I'm glad you guys understand me then. Why am I hearing now Mexican restaurant? Oh, so Tiffany, I'm thinking back to a live stream I had up here. So every now and again, I meet these types of people that she reminds me of. So I went to a Mexican club party. It's a restaurant by day, but it's a party at night. And I went on my live stream with a girl, Karma. And while we were there, I had met a woman that reminds me of her. It's not her because that woman is Spanish. Like, she was speaking Spanish, but she looked very she looked like money too. Like, both of them look like money. You know how some people, they put the money on, they have the aura of money. That lady, she looks like it. The other lady, she looked like money too, and they give me a similar vibe. They're not the same person though, but they give me a similar vibe. They both of them gravitated towards me and liked me and invited me to hang out with them again, but I didn't end up linking up with that other girl, the Spanish girl, and the Spanish speaking woman. And then with her, I might not link up with her too. It's nothing personal though, but so that's probably why you're picking up on that. Go to the party. Grown, you know, if you she said I won't know unless I go. Sharice, you're the good what's it called? You know how, like, you need to look at both sides of it? You're the opposite side of looking at it. Respect. Juju, hey baby girl, welcome to the live. Love you too, baby. Baby face keys. She said much love. You guys are so nice and sweet tonight. So Romania, yeah. Does one of my mods wanna block out somebody in here? They keep putting X's and they're spelling the P word. Shout out to Pat Pat. So yeah. Malay, I tried to say this, but I think you was gone. Malay, guess what? The past 2 mornings, I've been drinking my coffee black. And it took me back to a time where I used to do this, and it wasn't that bad. So lately I've been drinking my coffee black. Onion. So even though I started my morning with good energy, like a lot of energy, I'm pretty confident the coffee got me going. Good evening, Julrae. Good evening. You guys are keeping me on the live. My outfit is black today. Okay, okay, Jerron. Listen, love you guys. I'll see you guys hopefully later tonight. Elijah, don't come in here starting. I'm thinking about hitting this lick. James, what you mean? It's okay, Tune, a real mod. My hair has been a little bit different lately. Do you like it? Wow, that's so crazy. All of a sudden, I saw a Mexican restaurant, but maybe someone will also invite you and you will have more fun. I literally saw you at the bar laughing with a drink. Yeah. So I was on live stream with this girl named Karma, and we had went to... Elijah, you're not banned. We had went to a restaurant, and we was with a lot of... that whole night was Latin night. I can't believe I'm getting all these messages about you. That night was Latin nights. And so we had fun that night. I had fun with them. I was with the girl Karma and some other girl. Maybe I don't know. I don't know about inviting Karma. I'm fed up of being timed out and insulted, JR. Elijah, don't start. So I said, don't leave. You ain't winning anyone over with that cleavage. Well, that wasn't my intent and purpose. I'm surprised you can even see the cleavage. This is how I looked when I put this outfit on today. Jules is the woman of my dreams. Elijah, why would my booty be sore? That's your type of behavior activities. Shout out to Lil Willie Kid for the gift. Every time I'm about to go, y'all send me gifts to keep me on. Okay, let's do this. Is the Lorena girl here? Is Lorena girl here? Because if she's here, I will stay on and I'll do her reading. Girl, do you. You look great. Thanks, Tiffany. Shout out to Pat for the gifts. Let's see how many he said. Oh, more than 7, 10. Shout out to Pat for the gifts. Cherise saying, girl, go out and have fun. Listen, maybe I'll have somebody join. If I do go, I might find a +1 to go with me, so that way I'm not completely alone, even if I am, if that makes sense. Shout out to Pat for the gifts. Do you always sit with your legs spread? Mario, stop being perverted in the chat. What color are my toes? Guess what color my toes are. Do a all day in real life stream? I don't know, maybe not today. Yeah, go get someone to go with. Maybe I'll do that. So thanks, Tune, for that. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll find somebody to go with me and I can have like my own like +1. We can vibe together. We might see something funny in there or cool. I got it covered, Jewel. Thanks, Tune. Yeah, I was never telling you not to go to the party, but I felt overall your message. I appreciate it, Tiffany. Tiffany, I never once felt like you were saying no. I always felt like you were just giving me the messages, which I appreciate. Your favorite mod. Tune is saying he's my favorite mod. Nah, see, I paid a rent, yeah, and I got a kid, damn. Am I Hispanic? No, but sometimes when, well, is Portuguese Hispanic at all? I do know my mom has Portuguese in her, a little, like she has a little bit of it. So I don't know if that's considered like Hispanic descent, but Brazilian, I don't know if that's considered Hispanic descent. It feels like a rocket should burst, ricochet on your face cheek. Dave, what you talking about? Why is Elijah trying to get my attention so bad? Tell us some, why am I banned? Why am I banned? But yeah, so I don't know, you guys. I literally just wanted to hear what you guys thought about going to that party, you know? So if I do go, you guys are coming with me. I hope y'all know that. Portuguese counts as Latin, but I don't know about Hispanic. Okay. If I go to that party, y'all coming with me. I might have a +1, but if I go, y'all gonna come with me. So I just hope y'all ready. Hopefully y'all got y'all outfit on. JR, when we getting married. Elijah, don't start. Elijah, have you been watching any good games lately? So yeah. I don't know, you guys. I'm about to go start my day. I didn't eat anything today for me to be up since 5 a.m. For me to be up since 5 a.m., I'm about to hit for sure a 12-hour stretch. If I wait less than 4, if I wait 3.5 hours, it would have been 12 hours for sure of me being awake with no food. So I'm about to go get something to eat. Jewel banned any chances I had for her to love me. Stop. I keep seeing something flashy on you. You will look great. Oh, thanks, Tiffany. So, if I did go to that birthday party, what would I? You had a late breakfast today. I feel like it's gonna feel that way when I get me something to eat. I'm about to hit this lick. Pat talking like James. I'm gonna use that hair as a blanket. Neil, please. Um, a salad sounds tasty, even if it's on the side of something else. You know, I miss what was that bakery called? Something Cornerstone Bakery in Atlanta. I used to go there all the time for their salads. They have like bomb salads. Plus his pocket stick and this I'ma take, he won't even miss. James, stop hitting licks, James. I'ma use it. Oh, I read that already. So yeah, whatever I eat, a side salad sounds tasty to go along with it. I might get a burger. Oh my god. It feels like it's been forever since I ate fast food. So I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing that I low-key want it. But I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Thank you for joining. The Lorena girl's not here. I would have did her reading and it would have kept me up here. Thanks, you guys. Or like a sparkly top or a skirt, seeing a lot of black. So, oh, that's why you're seeing sequin. So I have these camel jeans and they do have something on it that kind of sparkles. Oh my gosh, you're making me hungry. So I have two different clothing items that are sparkly that I've been thinking about. So I have these pants. They're camouflage, but they have something in them that makes the light hit. I don't know if it's like a stud or if it's actually sequin. And then I have a, do you guys see, for anybody who joined my channel, Julrae Official, the top that I wore for that photo shoot as my Abby, I only wore that top one time, maybe twice. I wore that top one time. And I wore it to the photo shoot. And then after the photo shoot, I ran into this NFL player. Random story time. Me and my sister was in town. While my sister was in town, I planned a lot of stuff for us. We had got us one of those bougie hotels. She could have stayed with me at my house, but I decided to make an experience. So we got this uppity bougie hotel that cost us, like, you already know, a few $100s for her to be with me for a few days. So I just knew we was gonna have a VIP experience. Does something have a slit in it? What has a slit in it? Oh, I know why you're seeing sequin and sparkles. There's a dress that's hanging up right now. So there's a dress hanging up right now, and it has some things that it has like details that are sparkly. Like if light flashes on it, it dances around like a diamond does, like the light on it, and it does have splits. That's interesting. It has 2 slits. Do I have a skirt with a slit in it? I don't, though. No, I don't necessarily have that. You want me, but James needs you. You're a very pretty woman. Are you married yet? I should get married, right? What do you think, Pero? So, but yeah, basically I was there to say there's like I think it's called a bustier. I think it's called a bustier top or something. I don't know, but basically I have that top from that photo shoot, and I only wore it once. I wore it out for the photo shoot, and then we went out to a few clubs and ended up at somebody's strip club. So I might wear it tonight if I go, if I can even fit it. I don't know if I would have to lose or gain to fit it. You are under arrest for being so beautiful. Y'all are kind. Whose strip club? I was in Atlanta. We went to which strip club did we go to? Some girl kept on coming up to me. She said, Are you DJ? Are you DJ Sky? Because I think it's because I was with football. I think it's because I was with an NFL player. She kept on saying, "You are DJ Sky." She kept on touching my Rolex watch. I used to be a little bit flashy when I was living in Atlanta. When I was living in Atlanta, I was a little bit flashy. I'm not gonna lie. And I was going out with like a football player. So it was me, my sister, and she was like looking at my arm, and she was looking at my Rolex watch. And she was like, "You are DJ Sky. You are DJ Sky." I kept on telling that girl, I said, "I'm not DJ Sky, girl." She kept on laughing at me, and she kept on talking to my sister. She said, "She is funny. She is her." So because the I had a platinum blonde wig on, because the stripper girl kept on calling. It was only one girl that was doing this, by the way. And she called some of her friends over to us because she was convinced I was DJ Sky. She said, "You are DJ Sky. You are. Look at your Rolex." Be careful, those Atlanta strippers we recruit. They do. So I had went to a strip club. I'm blown out my mind that you're confirming these messages I'm hearing. Tiffany, maybe this is part of your gifts being stronger. And then you got the confirmation with it. Nah, I went to one strip club, Cheetahs. I went to Cheetahs one time, and I went with a guy. They was impressed. The one of the dancers was impressed by the guy that I brought in. And she went to go, she said, "You should really think about dancing here." And then she went to go talk to the I forgot what they call her, the mom of the strip club. And she went to go talk to her, and she had me meet her, tell me something. "Don't you think that she would be a good fit here?" And she was like, "Yeah." She looked at me, she was like, "Yeah, the house mom or something." The house mom was trying to get me to work there. She was talking about something, "Yeah, you can always work here." She said, "You ever danced or thought about it?" I said, "What?" If you guys knew how often I get asked that question, I don't know if it's shady or what. And I said, "No." I said, I don't know if I would do this. I said, "I don't think I would do that." She said, "Well, even if you don't dance, you can be like," I forgot what she tried to give me a different job. They don't know Jewel the Pimp. They try to give me a different job. They try to get me to be either a bartender or somebody else that's visible. They just wanted me to be visible. Crazy times. I lost 8 lives. I kept one to be with you, Jewel. Jewel could be the house mom. I could if I wanted to, right? But yeah, people always trying to get me to be at their club or something. But looking back at it, I'm kind of happy I never thought about taking those choices, because like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes you can be in a good vibe with people, but I don't know. Sometimes you experience jealousy. Like, some strippers are ruthless for real. Like, you be in the back, they stealing from you. Jewel gonna have a strip club that's all live streamed on YouTube. Y'all are crazy. Are your feet done, like your nails? Potentially. My feet are done. Jules has good vibes. She gives good energy. She makes the place feel safe and fun, and she is so down to earth. Thanks, Charms. I think maybe that's what that stripper girl felt like when she met me too. I hope she's doing good in life, you know. But Cheetahs is like the white people strip club in Atlanta. Like, it's more like a upscale, I guess, strip club. Like, it's definitely not Magic City. It's definitely not Follies. I think they shut down Follies, didn't they? Pat, is Follies still a thing? It was too many people losing their life. What state am I in? I'm in the state of peace. Nah, let me stop. Hey, Latoya. So I'm from Virginia. When I was in my 20s, I thought about doing it, but a boyfriend I had encouraged me not to. But it was in the back of your head. I always think about making the money part. Like, that's the only part that I pretty much really would consider to even get me the idea to want to, is the making quick money. But there's a lot I feel like that comes with it that other people don't always consider. Let's see if your feet need to be done again. I'll be the judge. Oh, she was smoking hot babes from Cheetahs. Yeah, they shut Follies down and they had to reopen. Wow. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, south by Miami, by Key West. Welcome to the live, Stefan. Oh, okay, you live in Fairfax, Virginia. Okay, how you like it there? She from Virginia Street in Ohio. Yo, I have been to that street in Ohio, actually. Um, or something. Yeah, Cheetahs. Yeah, I went to Cheetahs with a black guy though. Like it was a black guy that was a business owner. And he was I think the guy that I went to was a tourist like me. Me and him had the same birthday. Yeah, so I had met a guy. Are you part Portuguese? I heard Portuguese randomly. Yeah, Tiffany, you might have heard it on the channel. Like earlier. I had said it earlier. You might have been busy. I danced for years and made great money. Really? So you like it? She's from Virginia Street in Ohio. They be stripping to the Rolling Stones in there. It wasn't James, but I went to the strip club with a guy that I randomly met in Atlanta at a different bar. So like there's certain bars in Atlanta that have that the niggas with all the money go to. You can tell because you look at the parking lot. So like I was like going out on different dates, and there was this one guy, we just so happened to have the same birthday. And we spent our birthday together. And another time we hung out, he took me to Cheetahs and we had fun. We did have fun though. Strip club in Atlanta is my dream. True. I feel like Magic City is the experience for sure if you do go. I mean, Blue Flame. Why am I saying Magic City? This whole time I meant Blue Flame. No, I didn't hear it earlier, but I heard Portuguese out of nowhere. That's crazy. That is crazy. I made enough money dancing on weekends than I did to work during the week. Latoya are y'all trying to talk me into it? Like what? Latoya, you trying to talk me into that? You know how like you can visit for like a day and hopefully get on stage? What y'all think? Let me stop. Yes, queen. Y'all are crazy. American woman to F. You made money from fighting. Okay, Jamal. Was your register or just something else? People was hiring you to beat up their baby daddies. Am I part German too? My last name is German. So my last name is Ziegler. So my last name is German. You made $500 this week from fighting. Somebody said shake it, girl. It's a lot of money to be made at the house parties too. Yeah, so okay. Do you guys remember me talking to you guys about the Scorpio that I fell in love with this past summer? There was one night that I randomly hung out with him. I didn't live stream around him, but I was around him. And it was after I left the club with my homegirls, I think. Yeah. So tell me why. She said, wow, this is so crazy. So tell me why I met a girl that's a dancer there. And so we exchanged numbers. I'm not going to lie to you guys. At the time, them scorpions are poisonous. I low-key be infatuated with some of them. At least him. So, like, I had met this girl. He was a Scorpio with a Libra moon. That's low-key my type. Like, not necessarily the Scorpio part as much as the Libra part. You guys, I need to stop with the Libras. Like what? Anyways, them lying ass Libras. Let me stop. A woman, you owe me $250. What was I talking about? So when we hung out, I thought the girl that I exchanged numbers with, I thought that she was a gay boy. She literally had a short haircut, and like she had like a puffy fro, like almost a Corbin blue, but not the texture Corbin blue, but the shape. Let me not. You see how Marilyn Monroe's hair looks like this? Like it's close to her head. Her hair looked like that, but it was kind of fro-ish, you know? Kind of curls, but kind of fro-ish. She had a deep voice. She looked androgynous for real. So I thought she was a gay boy. And she kept on trying to convince me to come with her the next day up to ride to Richmond. Because she do that. She do house parties. You too cute to lower your standards. I know. I felt kind of scared. Like, okay, so like the Scorpio ended up intervening for me talking with her. Just so happened. But later on that next morning, she called me on FaceTime and we was talking. I was calling her a boy. And she never like, what's it called? Like, you know how somebody be like, girl, what? Or like, She never flinched when I was calling her a boy. Yes, strippers make good money. But she told me that she do house calls. I'm scared. I'm scared. I mean, I wouldn't do it anyway, per se, because it's just not me, my thing, my lane. But she wanted me to ride with her. I'm like, girl, what? Welcome back, Savage Fox. I hope all is well. You don't need to stop with them levers. You don't need to stop with them levers. The fuck? She had hair like Jerome from Martin. Yes. Jewel, don't like Aries either. Same. Now's not the time for your silly little games to do it for the story time, Jewel. Live stream it. I'm gonna come on the live. Y'all gonna be like, so how was your night dancing? So you guys, you won't believe what happened. See, huh? I think that's a different language. I'm doing good, Savage Fox. They've been keeping me up here. You might need a reading if it's possible. I'll be honest, you guys. I want to get my energy back high. And I'm feeling it being kind of low. I hope that you are in good faith and spirits, Savage Fox. You're gonna pop out a cake. I'ma eat it. I'm gonna pop out a cake. I'm gonna eat it. They gonna get excited with that. Hey, Pat, they might start getting excited and turn up more. So, Tiffany is very impressive today with her readings. Atlanta woman versus Savannah, Georgia woman fight. James, why they be fighting? What the hell? James, why they be fighting? You be the one in between. You be instigating it, James. Why am I hearing a pull over from the police? Oh, Tiffany, are you reading Savage Fox? Because if you want to test more of your gifts, Savage Fox is asking for a reading. Your husband is always abusing you. I'm so sorry to hear that, girl. Don't crash out like the last live. You was mad at the boys. So, live stream, can you guys help me be accountable? The next time I go out, as of right now, for this time period, I'm going to try my hardest to keep my temper tempered completely. You know how I'm always threatening to put my hands on somebody and stuff when people do wrong by me? I'm going to try my hardest not to do that at all. I'm going to try to just walk away. So, hopefully you guys can help me. Hi, Aaron. I'm not no boy. I'm a man. James, you're a man? Can you do a reading for me? But you got to write it with your foot. I rarely just heard pull over from the police. Someone will be happy about it. Oh, are you saying that somebody would be happy if I got pulled over by the police? You're looking gorgeous. You're looking gorgeous. You're looking Thank you. Stay positive, Julrae. I will. I'm going to stay positive. Hopefully, same for you. How do you mean? James, what do you mean? James, James, you said Savannah woman and Atlanta woman, they fight. Are you the reason why they fighting? Do I go live a lot? Yes, I do. Typically, when I go live, I am Ubering, though. Like, I might be in the back of somebody taking me to a place. So, it's interesting. Oh, Tiffany, I have a lot of people who evil eye me. No, not you. This must be someone in the chat. Oh, somebody in the chat. Do you think it's Savage Fox because she asked for a reading? Savage Fox, did somebody recently get pulled over by the police? Because that's what I have there's somebody who's intuitive that's been giving me readings in the chat. And she just randomly pulled that up. So yeah. Toon said he just got pulled over 2 days ago. So you might actually be, you're on point, Tiffany. The police are always involved. Oh, okay. Let's do a reading for Savage Fox. Let's do a reading for Savage Fox. Savage Fox, this is the style of reading I've been doing lately. It's like a line drawing. So let's see. Excuse me. Savage Fox, I do see a lot of your reading consists of love, like your romance, maybe with your husband. Okay. So let's just see. That looks beautiful. Thanks. Savage Fox, I see that there's moments where Savage Fox, you love my hair, thank you. Savage Fox, there's moments, you're very beautiful, thank you. There's moments in your life, Savage Fox, where you kind of get like a break from your husband and you start to like be on your own again. And then I see him popping back up in your life and you're getting sucked back in. Okay, well, something is going to get better. I heard jail time. Okay. Savage Fox, I keep seeing this energy. Like, I can feel it when I'm doing this. I can feel you having breaks away from your husband, and then he pops back up. And then, Savage Fox, somebody said you're gorgeous, AF. And then you get, like, sucked back into his whirlwind, and then y'all do a dance together. The dance is a lot of action and motion, so it could be kind of chaotic. It could have a rhythm to it. It's like a rhythm to it. I don't know if that rhythm means that it's a cycle that you guys are always in, but I see a rhythm between y'all two, and y'all dance together, and then there's another breakaway. It's a lot of heat. You're a Sagittarius. Doesn't this look like a flame? Doesn't this look like a flame? I don't know if you guys can see it the way I'm seeing it, but I see it's a lot of heat between y'all two. Maybe that's why you two are drawn to each other in the way that y'all are. Is because y'all have it's a lot of passion. She said yes, Leo. It's a lot of passion. Let's see. Savage Fox, are your children in a period in life where they're kind of like being kids? I don't know how to put that into words. I see a child being silly, but I also see this as you connecting back to that, to like you connecting back to a part of yourself that's very like having fun a little bit, like humor, connecting with humor. I just see silliness. Like I see somebody with a hat on and they're sticking their tongue out, but it's kind of like silly, you know? It's like a silly energy. Are you currently working? Because I see that you do have a hat that you can wear that you're not prioritizing to wear at this moment. So I don't know if this means that there's a previous job that you're no longer at because you're focusing on maybe being a mother at the moment or something like that. Or maybe you just changed your job, something about that. Why did I hear body tea? Are you something about body? You just recently had a baby, right? I love your hair. It's very cute. Thanks, Cherise. Can you do me next, Julrae? We'll see. She said thank you. I can see your cat. Please stop. Savage Fox, you're holding a lot of this together very well, because I see that there's a lot that people do not know about you, especially when they first meet you. Give me a second, you guys. Savage Fox, you don't really look like what you've been through. And when people, this is people's first impressions of you, when they see you and you look like you look beautiful, you look poised, you look very sure of yourself, confident. Like people get a very good energy off of you when they see you, and they would have no idea like what you've been through. Part of the reason why you shine like that is coming from what you've been through, is what I'm seeing it kind of like. So like you know how hair is representing as prophetically hair represents glory, like your glory. So I think it's interesting because for you, I don't know if you can tell by this, doesn't this look like the side of a woman's face? Doesn't this look like the side of a woman's face, and this right here looks like her hair? It's like that's kind of how people see you. They see you as somebody, they might like your hair. Also, did you change your hair up recently, Savage Fox? Because I feel like you're somebody who I think does that often. Like you being a mother, you going through what you've been through, you not quitting, you persevering, you actually take care of somebody who, I don't even know if this is your child. Like there's another person here. but I don't even know if that's your child. But I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm seeing 4 different people. One of them seems to be an older, maybe feminine, like an older feminine. Um, but nevertheless, I just see that you take care of a lot of people, and it's like you're rewarded. I don't know if you don't feel like people give you credit all the time, but or maybe you do feel loved by the people around you a lot, but I see that these things in your life is partly what makes you so beautiful. Oh, that is so sweet. Thanks, Spirit, for giving her that message. Um, I do see here that there is a certain type of cycle in your life that has came to an end. You don't deal with that anymore. I don't know if this is like I don't know if this is like a certain, I don't know if this has something to do with kids though. So I don't know. Maybe you might be done having kids. Thank you, Julrae. You're welcome. I think you might be done having kids. Like, I think that what you have now is what you have. Not to say that you can't have any later, but I don't know if you feel like you're done having kids or what, because I just see something at it. When it comes to it, I see a period, like a stop. Anything else, Spirit, here? I just see a busy household. I just see busyness with the kids. Like, I see the kids being busy, like keeping you busy because they're being kids. What else? Savage Fox, did you lose weight or something, girl? Because I keep seeing things about you and your body, and I'm seeing like a snapback. Like, I just saw a vision of you going to the pool. I don't know if this is now because I don't know if it's that warm, but I think that you might look really good. You might appreciate, Spirit wants you to appreciate the way that you look, especially this up and coming summer. So I don't know if you're prioritizing your looks at all as far as body parts, like body or something. Anything else? I am picking up on somebody with some type of a vice, because I'm smelling like alcohol right now. I don't know if this is you. It could be, I don't know if your husband. Why did I want to call him your ex-husband, girl? Savage Fox, are you two on a break right now? Because I was about to call your husband your ex-husband. But I don't know if that's coming from your ex-husband. Like, he's the reason why certain things, or if it's just his energy. But I'll be honest, Savage Fox, I see you solo. I see you by yourself. All of your energy, I'm seeing you and your kids and the people who you care about. I'm seeing your family. I'm not seeing your husband here. I don't see him. She said yes. So what's next for Savage Fox, Spirit? Savage Fox, I think that you are going to, Spirit wants you to be aware of how strong that you are and how stronger you are lately. Like, I feel like there was a time period where you was a little bit less sure of yourself, and that there's areas in your life where you no longer struggle with that uncertainty about yourself. Somebody said, wow, this is deep. Spirit wants you to recognize that. Like, sometimes we don't really notice it until we think about it. Like, wow, I did used to feel that way about that, and currently I don't feel that way anymore. We don't always feel like we arrived. We don't always feel like we are finally there. We don't always feel that. But Spirit wants you to make a mental note of that, because there was a time period in life where you really wasn't certain about something. And now you don't struggle with that idea. And it's about yourself, I think. You got goosebumps? This is helping me a lot. Yeah. So you're going to recognize how strong you are, and it's actually going to just make you be even more, you're going to show up even stronger. Hold on. Let me get back to the live. I hope it lets me. Oh, Jury Officials live ended, you guys. Jury's Officials live ended. I'm sorry, you guys, if you guys can see up my nose. I think I need to wipe away something. I have allergies, so I have allergies. Give me a second. Let me just make sure it's clear. So yeah. So Spirit wants you to pay attention to that. You're beautiful. Wow, stayed with no words. Spirit wants you to recognize that, okay? It could have something to do with your husband, like literally. Like, there was a time period where maybe you felt a little bit more needy or unsure, or I'm kind of just getting this energy as like kind of like not confident or something, but now it's like you know that you can take care of it. So I see you walking stronger. I see you having a pride of walking with a pride of your sense of pride about yourself. I see you just look very dignified. Like sometimes people don't know how to describe that when they're seeing somebody who has dignity, but I just see you walking very dignified. Like you're gonna show up like that in public to people when they see you. Do you have bangs, Savage Fox, like currently? Because I kind of see your Abby, but it's interesting because this picture here, like this right here is the woman's nose, mouth, chin. And this is her hair. Don't you notice how she has bangs? Isn't that interesting that Spirit drew you? I feel like it's interesting that Spirit drew you like that. Anything else for her? Spirit just wants you to be aware of that. She said yes with a smiley face. Spirit just wants you to be aware of that. Very short and sweet for you. So I'm going to write your name down for your reading. Savage Fox 1996. So yeah, that's your reading, Savage Fox. I think you're gonna experience more beautiful moments. Your kids are experiencing those moments that they look back on and it's nostalgic. Like, I don't know if you're aware, but your kids feel loved. They do feel loved. I definitely keep picking that up. Thank you, Julrae. I love you. I love you too, Savage Fox. Yo, Dookie Poo had a drawing of you sitting on the toilet, dropping a dookie. Why would he do that? Why would Toon do such a thing? So yeah, that's what I got for you guys. I feel very uplifted myself. So look, that was Spirit's gift to you, Savage Fox. Because I myself, like before I did Savage Fox reading, I felt drained and I was hungry. I kept on thinking about getting off the live. And that gave me a nice energy. So that was nice of Spirit to you're going to experience a lot of happy times. You're going to, hopefully you're aware of it and you notice it. Also, thank you, CX, for the compliment. Okay, anything else? I'm talking to my spiritual team out loud. Sorry about that. Let me leave a comment to Julrae Official. Live ended, you guys. So yeah, listen, I love you guys. I am about to end the live though, and I should thank you, Savage Fox, for the gift. I am going to end the live. Sane, I remember you, girl. Sane, isn't it interesting that all I do is glance at you and I remember Libra Leo? I remember you. How are you? I've been good. I hope that you've been good. This was definitely meant to be. I could have kept scrolling, but you came on my feed and I'm locked in. Tiffany, I think so too. Shout out to Lil Willie Kid for the gifts. Joel, if you don't give me a reading. Okay, let me give Toon a reading. Let me give Toon a reading. He has been asking like since last week, by the way, for a reading. So give me a second. So let's go ahead. God bless everyone on this chat. Okay, Toon, let's do your reading, Toon. Let's do your reading, Toon. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit knows what Toon needs to hear. So let's do it for Toon. Toon, right away, I'm seeing green grass. Let me do this. Toon, right away, I'm seeing grass blades. Toon, you remember A Bug's Life? Do you remember A Bug's Life where the ants was collecting and gathering and they had to protect themselves from the grasshoppers and stuff? I'm kind of remembering how when the season shifts, something different happens. So I think the season is definitely shifting for you. Maybe you are just experiencing in wherever you live, the seasons shift. But I'm kind of getting this as like a metaphor for like, if you felt more limited in what you had to do, as far as like, when I mean, let me explain what I mean by limited. You know how sometimes you're very like, you have to kind of almost be picky. You almost have to, I don't know how to put this into words. Like let's say you have to show up somewhere, so you have to be picky and pick an outfit for that occasion. Like showing up for work, let's say you wear outfits to work, you have to wear that outfit. It's not necessarily about those particular things that I mentioned, but it's the energy behind it. So like, I see that there's like, spirit wants you to prioritize mental relaxation. Like I feel like spirit wants you to kind of like take your time, slow down, calm, relaxing. Is it hard for you to relax? Spirit wants you to just relax more. Get rest. He wants you to rest more. Rest isn't always literal sleep. Rest sometimes is you literally allowing yourself to rest. Meditation might be good for you. A sauna. Tune. For some reason, I see you going to a place that has a sauna. And I see you sitting in that sauna, sweating up, just sitting in there. That's the best way for you to start to, saunas has, sitting in a sauna has a lot of benefits for your, not only your skin, but also like your circulation. Some people get mental clarity. Bet it smells musty as fuck in that sauna. Spirit wants you to, if you can, look nearby for like a spa or some place that offers saunas. You just signed up for a gym membership? Okay. I see you doing things like that. For some reason, you sitting in a sauna room is going to help you a lot. Spirit wants you to prioritize relaxation. Like, give yourself permission to relax. You just sent me a link? Okay, a link to what? So no matter what exactly is your schedule in life for you, Tune, Spirit is showing me you're going to remember when I said it's a seasonal shift. So like, I see how all the ants have stored up so many different food, so many different food. So I see like mango in particular. I don't know if you like mangoes, but mangoes make me think of tropical, which makes me think of relax, which makes me feel like you're going to enter a season of the fruits of your labor. So it's going to also help you relax. Like, you're going to be taken care of course. Tune, what's going on with your love life? Are you looking to propose? I was about to say perform. Performing makes me think of sexual, but propose makes me think that you feel like you found the love of your life. I'm hearing Jasmine Sullivan. Call me crazy, but I think I found the love of my life. That's right. Super beautiful. Thank you. I didn't mean to say link. I meant to say like. Oh, you sent me a like. Thank you. You like mango? Okay. Maybe the next flavor choice of whatever you're gonna get is gonna be mango. Maybe pick mango. You're trying to propose to me. I kind of did hear, Spirit told me that on purpose to say to you. I think it's funny. There's something that you're still holding on to though. Are you holding on to anger? Are you angry about something? Is this anger coming from your baby mother, Tune? Or somebody in your life? You have contempt. I think I'm using the proper word. But contempt means that you kind of, it's not quite hatred unless it kind of is. I just think that you feel like somebody did something bogus. Hell yes, I'm angry. Yeah, I don't know if this is coming from your baby mother. I don't know if this has something to do with money. We all know that. Okay. Did you feel disrespected? Like, did you feel like somebody has been disrespecting you? I get this is in your personal life. Like, this isn't online. This is in your personal life. Somebody has been, you felt disrespected by somebody. Maybe somebody you lived with. It's because the shootings. Okay. I did kind of see that too, as far as you holding on to something. I did see something about that. Okay. The advice that Spirit wants to show you is the fact that maybe physical distance. I'm seeing a globe. I'm seeing a globe. So maybe physical distance is something to look on the brighter side about. Something about that, or traveling. Something about traveling. Maybe the fact that you're able to travel is a good thing. Maybe you might travel soon. I'm not getting that so strongly necessarily. There's somebody who you're at a distance from, and you have leveled up since you being around them. You might have always been like more leveled up than them, especially when it comes to intelligence. But there is somebody. I'm also seeing that the dynamic of Tune, me and you, we have similarities. Me and you have similarities, Tune. I know this from past readings and you being here. Me and you do have some similarities. So like spirit has connected you with some people to help you in a way, or at least somehow it helps you. So it's not to say that you need those people, but Spirit allows you to help yourself or something like that. But in your actual personal life though, I do see that there's somebody at a distance, and it's like you have leveled up even more since the distance has been created. So, anything else, Spirit? I'm seeing I'm seeing a job. You might like paint something soon. I don't know, like I'm seeing like paint, like you know how people paint their house or something. I don't know if you're being hired to paint a room. I'm seeing that though. How you doing, beautiful, all the time? Thank you. Yeah, your wife. That anger, that strong anger that you had that I mentioned earlier, I think it's going to start subsiding. I think that you're going to get distracted by things, and then you're going to realize that if you had like immediate anger about a situation, like you're thinking, or I think that might kind of go away. I feel that energy kind of like going away. I feel you less anger. I feel you it's like a significant day and night of you not being angry anymore. Let's look at your reading. Oh my gosh. Tone, your reading, I don't know if you can tell, your reading is very bold. Look at the pressure that Spirit had me drawing on these. I don't know if you can see it that well. Your reading is bold. Your reading is striking, okay? It's bold, it's striking, okay? Have you been working out lately? I see you paying attention to your physical body. Maybe go get a physical. Maybe go to your doctor to get a physical. Something like that. Like get checked out. Make sure everything's healthy. I see you growing out your hair. Tune, you have an energy leak, I think. I think you have an energy leak in your aura. A lot of your energy is very self-contained, which is a good thing. I think it has something to do with your root chakra. And maybe you're intuitively, maybe you're going to you know the word, intuitively, maybe you're intuitively going to fix this. But I see there's a lot of energy in your there's a lot of energy in your root chakra, your lower chakras, roots. And I guess it's kind of connected to sacral. So maybe you should exert some of that power. Like maybe look into root chakra and what you can do to help you express your root chakra energy more. I see you looking at your phone a lot. I see you looking at your phone, and I see you holding a cup. Okay. Anything else? I see you looking at your phone. Do you like to learn things like through your phone? Like, you know how some people read a morning paper? Really? That's because I haven't had sex in a year. Y'all, my friend's calling me. I'm on live. Hey, Sunny.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
What you doing? Okay. Yeah, man. I can call you when I get off live, probably in a little bit, unless you want to, you don't mind talking on the live.
What I call you for is something else. But I'll text you. You on live on both phones?
No, not on both yet. So text me.
Alright.
Okay. All right. Tune, maybe you gotta listen to some of that music. Thank you, Julrae, and everyone in chat for being amazing and caring about me so much. Love to you all. Yeah, I just see you reading your morning newspaper, but it's your phone. Okay. Let's see more. Tune, something about, I see you sitting in your, like, a comfortable chair. You do listen to reggae? Okay, cool. I see somebody trying to get your attention. I don't know if you live with your kids at all, but maybe it's one of your kids. One of your kids might need your support at this time. Something like that. Or one of your kids might be thinking of you a lot. You was in the newspaper, Savage Fox? Okay. Anything else? I like your energy because, Tune, I like your energy. Not to say that I didn't like everybody else. I like how your energy was illustrated, because I want to point out a lot of your energy is like, I see your physical body out of this. This looks like your physical body to me, like your head, your physical body. But I'm also seeing yourself in the reading like this. I like that your energy is pretty much self-contained. Like you're not like some people's energy is like spread out to a lot of people. Like, not like, okay, I'm gonna use Neil as an example. Neil's chart has a lot going on. Like, I see a lot of things going on in his energy. It's not just him. Your energy is really focused. Well, I did ask for you. I guess is the way I asked. Your energy is very you focused. Everybody else's energy talks about a little bit of this, a little bit of that with other people. Savage Fox was kind of similar. So it could have just been the way I asked Spirit to do so. But these two readings up top, it makes me think of, like, I can see a lot of their community. I can see a lot of them going places, traveling, and things like that. These two energies is more self-focused, which is not a bad thing. It just probably is the way I went about the reading. But yeah, so what does Spirit want you to do? Spirit wants you to find ways to be masterful at relaxing. Like, sometimes when we have certain, some people would like me and Tune have the life path number 33. That means that we have been through some BS. We've been through some BS that a lot of people either wouldn't believe right away if we told them, or it just makes us have a certain level of experience in life that's different than most people get. And it might happen a lot too, by the way. Not saying to fear going forward in life. It's 2:22 a.m. Y'all want to see? It's 2:22 a.m. you guys. So who's this guy you just spoke to? Sorry to be nosy, but it's probably why I heard restaurant. I heard, what are you doing tonight? Oh, Sunny. Yeah, I think he's looking to see what I'm up to. You're welcome for the reading, Savage Fox. He probably is at a restaurant at the moment, and he probably is checking up on me to see what I'm doing. Also, I'm probably gonna go get me something to eat soon. Everyone like and sub to Julrae, please. Tone, Spirit wants you to become a master at relaxing. We go through a lot of stuff in life. Some people have to legitimately practice relaxing. Isn't that something? Some people have to be told, loosen up your shoulders, loosen your jaw. You know what I'm saying? Some people have to be reminded that you're not in fight and flight at the moment. You're not in fight and flight. So we got to do things to really wind ourselves down. So yeah, that's what Spirit wants you to do. Anything else? But yeah, Tune, your energy seems pretty okay at the moment. Like, I don't see anything bad, to be honest. It's all good. It's all good. So that's what I got for you, Tune. I'm more than likely path 33. Yeah, you definitely seem to be teacher. So life path 33 is a master number, which gives me like teacher vibes. I wouldn't be surprised if you are 33. People with life path number 6 to me, which is we don't really break down 3 plus 3, but 6, you love the blue outfit. Thanks, Tiffany. I'm trying to keep my train of thought. 6 also gives me that vibe of like somebody who's caring. I forgot what life path 4 is. I read a little bit about that, but maybe everybody check out their life path numbers. You add up each number of your birthday. I'm pretty sure there's a life path number generator calculator online that you can use to help you do this. But essentially, you add up your birthday and then you deduce it down. So the only time you don't deduce is when it's a master number. So 11s, 1 you don't deduce it down to 2, and 3. I don't know if there's another one. CX probably on her live again. I do not have social media at the moment besides YouTube. How do you do it? So let's say your birthday. Let me write down Tune's reading. Tune. Tune, if you wanted a screenshot of your reading, here it is. And for anybody else who wanted to get a screenshot of their reading, here it is. This was the first person, Timothy. This was the first. You see how his reading's very spread out too? I think that's interesting. What spirits say about me and you though? Tune, how you gonna be focused on me and you soon, and spirit keep telling you need to go relax? Pat put a link in the chat if you guys want to use a generator. But let's say your birthday was March 4th, 1997. This is just I don't know whose birthday this could be. March 4th, 1997. So what you do is you do 3 plus 4 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 7. So you basically take each number. Of course, 0 is just 0, so you don't have to put a 0 plus. But you do plus each number individually, and then you deduce it down. Let's see if I can do math. I got a calculator in my hand. Hold on. Okay, give me a second. So that would be 3 plus 4. Y'all probably got it faster. Plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 7. It comes down to 33. How? I had a feeling I was going to get a master number. So if somebody's born March 4th, 1997, they're considered master number 33. But let's say that this number, let's just say, even though this isn't the case, let's say they was born in 1998. So 03 for, why am I doing my dates like that? 034 1998, right? So you do 3 plus 4 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 8. So the number will get down to 34. When you get to 34, you do 3 plus 4, and that gives you 7. So their life path number is 7 instead of the 33. The only numbers that you do not break down is 11s, because then your master number 11, and 33, I think. So yeah, your life path, no, Tiffany, your life path 7. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, so you do 3 plus 4 at the end. If you got 42, you do 4 plus 2, which is 6. That means your life path number is 6. Your life path number, Tiffany, is 7. So yeah, my goodness, she need a calculator. I want to make sure I get it right. So yeah. Look, thank God to those who end up having the invention of a calculator, and then now that it's just on everybody's phone. You life path number 1, cool. 13 is life path number 4. You do 1 plus 3 on that in that situation. So yeah, that's how you do life path numbers. And then if you're a person who finds it fascinating to learn stuff that's connected to you, you can go online and look up your life path number, and maybe it sounds like you enough. Some people do studies to see which life path number pairs well with another life path number. Like I think 6s are compatible with 3s, and 4s as an example. 4, 7, you break that down, that's going to be 11 if I'm not mistaken. 47, you do 4 plus 7, and that's master number 11. You don't do, if you get 11, you don't put 11 plus 11. You am brain. So yeah, so that's how you calculate it. So I'm just letting you know. So yeah, you guys, I'm going to leave it here with you guys, and it's 2:29 p.m. You guys did manage to keep me on for an extra hour. How are you doing, Simon? So I'm going to leave you guys with this. At least you guys can have some fun. Maybe when we come back, everybody would have learned more about life path numbers, and we can talk more. You saw somewhere that 13 carries a karmic debt. That sounds scary. I think I heard something about 13s are interesting. From my recollection, life path number 9s are interesting people. Like, they have interesting lives. Some people say they have interesting, like, spiritual abilities and capabilities that they can access, but life path 9s, they're mysterious. There's not like a whole lot of information on them, even though you can dig, and you have to dig to find life path number, it feels like. Your birthday added to 34. If your birthday added to 34, you do 3 plus 4. So your life path number 7. Tiffany, let me look it up for you. Let me look up life path number 7, because I read a little bit about them. Life path 7. You're considered the analyst or the seeker. That's what it says. I just typed in life path number 7. So you're known as the analyst or the seeker. It's defined by a quest for truth, deep introspection, and spiritual understanding. Individuals with this path are analytical, intuitive, and often introverted, frequently feeling like old souls who seek to understand life's deeper mysteries. They excel in research, philosophy, and technical fields. Analytical and intellectual, a natural researcher who needs to understand the why behind everything. Kind of sound like me though, that part. They are detailed, intelligent, and often intense thinkers. I definitely get that off of you. So far, everything that they said, right away, I could be like, yeah, that's Tiffany. Intuitive and spiritual. Despite their logical minds, they possess a strong, natural intuition that helps them see through people and situations. Introspective and detached. Often need solitude to recharge, which can make them seem distant or mysterious to others. Truth seekers. Driven to uncover knowledge and finding meaning, making them prone to pursuing philosophical or spiritual paths. Interesting. Challenges, overthinking, can become stuck in analysis paralysis or become overly cynical. Isolation, a tendency to withdraw too much, can lead to loneliness. Skepticism, may struggle to trust others or their own intuition. Seeking concrete proof for everything. Career and life path. I'm about to read your whole thing, girl. She said, wow, that's me. I always felt like an old soul. Somebody said my nails dangerous. Let me stop. That was probably silly. You would do good as a research scientist. Detectives. Do you like detective shows like CSI Miami and do you like those like detective shows? Law and Order. Even like shows like House. Like House wasn't a detective show, but watching him was fascinating, like detective shows, because he's figuring out something. What else am I seeing here? Where is it at? Psychologic. Why can't I say that word? You do love Law and Order. Girl, Tiffany. Look, I vibe with you. Tiffany. I vibe with you. Psychologist. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Psychologist. Oh my gosh. That's the word. Psychologist. You'll be good as a psychologist, this life path number, and writers, computer programmers, and engineers. That's awesome. Of course, whatever you choose in life, you can probably just see your way about it in whatever career path you're in. House was fire. I used to love watching House. So speaking of house, everybody, make sure, like, y'all, do y'all already have your doctor's appointment set up? This is not me talking down on anybody, by the way. I'm just channeling messages. But something about checkups, like, why not? Why not go for a checkup, a physical, get blood work done, all kinds of stuff. Make sure you're healthy. Make sure you're not deficient in any type of area of your life, because it's always good to be healthy, right? So yeah, love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. I really, really enjoy talking with you guys, as you can tell, and and hopefully it's likewise, because y'all keep me up here. But yeah, love you guys. It's 2:34. I more than likely was a detective in a past life. If I didn't do education, I love psychology. I resonate with that as well, Tiffany. That's cool though. Get mine every year. That's what's up. No, I'm scared what the doctor might tell me. So it's better to knit something early as possible if there is anything. But I do pray health and wellness. Pray health and wellness before you go to that doctor. Yes, I got my checkup set. Thanks for the reminder. You're welcome. You know what? I'm gonna make sure everything's in order for myself as well. I'll see you guys next time. The doctors be capping sometimes. Sometimes doctors are human and they do get something a little off. So I always take in. I'm a woman of faith. I'm a woman of faith. I'm always taking my faith in the room with me, okay? Because sometimes doctors definitely get it wrong. But a second opinion is always okay too. Don't forget that. Sometimes the second opinion would be like, oh no, nothing's wrong with you. Doctors always say some BS when you go. So do you be offering them BS to go off of? But yeah, make sure you stay hydrated, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you like me and you do like to, when you do let loose, you like to drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta make sure our liver is healthy, y'all. So let's make sure our liver is healthy. I'm talking to myself. We gotta make sure our liver is healthy, you know what I'm saying? Hydration is key. Look, water is so good for you. Like they told me I had to stop drinking the fuck. She said 2 left my ass. We LML our body better than anyone can tell us. Sometimes some people are very in tune with their own selves and their body. So I definitely agree with that. I wish that this could be universal advice for everybody, but we all know that everybody in this world are at different places, phases, and stages with themselves and life. So some people just too busy. So a little reminder is not that bad. So anyways, I love you guys. This is my kisses to you. This is my hugs to you. Hopefully we can catch up again and do some of these together. If we're still on schedule, I'll get on live later tonight. I don't know if we're going to be doing live readings again. However, I did enjoy this stream for that purpose. So yeah. Yes, love you guys. Make sure you guys double tap the live stream. I would appreciate it if you guys could go to my page, click the links, and go to my other 2 channels and subscribe to them. Sometimes I go live here and on Julrae Official lately. I have been, so hopefully I can see you guys there too. It will help support my channels. Yeah, Pat, that's exactly how that conversation went. They make palm readers like this. Really? You guys, I would like to know why my index finger right here has been itchy the past few days. I wash my hands. Why has my index finger right here been itchy like the past few days? 1 more hour, Jewel. I gotta go. I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now. I'll be back before you know it. So long farewell to you, my friend. So long farewell to you, my friend. Until we meet again. See you guys Monday. Tiffany, I love it. I love it. Y'all want to know something? I can't tell you right now. Maybe Spirit will let me tell y'all next time. Spirit might let me tell you guys next time something connected to the itchy palm. If you guys remind me next time y'all see me, I'll share. My stomach growling, y'all. I gotta go. Bye, you guys. I love you. I love you. You got the beat right. Out of the box.